Dark clouds cloak the sky, whispers in the deep, waking to the battle cry, where guardians never sleep. From the rifts they rise, evil gleams in cold dead eyes. The coalition's shadow looms, but Epsilon never dies. Stand strong and solid, fight until the end. Hold the line, defend us, where heroes will transcend. Lights pierce the void, justice dares the night. Together we ascend, our future burning bright. Cities shrouded in despair, fear's grip tightens fast. But united we will stand, our bonds forever cast. Stand strong and solid, fight until the end. Hold the line, defend us, where heroes will transcend. Lights pierce the void, justice dares the night. Together we ascend, our future burning bright. Cities shrouded in despair, fear's grip tightens fast. But united we will stand, our bonds forever cast. Dark clouds fill the sky, creatures start to creep. Heroes awake to gunfire, guardians never sleep. From the rifts they crawl, evil in their eyes. The coalition come for all, Epsilon never dies. Stand strong, Epsilon, fight till the we stand united, never torn apart. Stand strong, Epsilon. Fight till the end. Hold the line. Defenders, heroes will transcend. Lights flash in the dark. Justice boldly shines. Together we will rise. Defenders, heroes will transcend. Dark clouds cloak the sky, whispers in the deep. Waken to the battle cry, where guardians never sleep. From the rifts they rise, evil gleams in cold dead eyes. The
And what is up, everybody? Welcome to Rifts, Refugees, and Royalties, episode 32. We will title it when we're done.
Must remember
I
to
am Circus Freak,
mute the Chaos
the
Goblin
GM.
before we start.
By Chaos Goblin, do you mean yourself? As you interrupt me mid-intro?
Yes.
All right. As I was saying,
By the
I am
way-
Circus
uh-oh.
Freak. God. Are you done?
Anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
I am Circus Freak, your GM, your storyteller, whatever you want to call me for this playthrough of
spinner?
Rifts, Refugees, and Royalties. I neither fidget nor spin, sir. And these are my players. Some of them more quiet and polite during my intro than others. Let's go ahead, go around, introduce ourselves, let you know who we're playing, what we're doing, and then we'll go through a story recap, remind you, because it's been a couple of weeks, what's been going on, and get right into it. Let's start with Mega.
Hey, Mega Reacts here. I'm playing Lucian Lazar, the Mind Melter, and just trying to figure out what's going on with this city. I don't trust anyone I've met here so far. I think there's some deeper, darker shenanigans going down, but I'll do whatever Glitter Leader says because he's the boss. I'm just lonely old houseboy doing what I'm told, I guess. But I'm being facetious there. But having fun here and having a good time and had a good week. Had a good Father's Day. Happy Father's Day, late Father's Day to all the fathers out there. And yeah, everything's going good. Ready to rock and roll. Ready to melt some minds.
Speaking of melting some minds, Frost, how you do?
My mind is melted. I think I might melted everybody else's mind by telling them that I had a goth Asian girl deliver my food. So
And
I think I win.
And what did she smell like though? That's the cherry.
Oh,
on
she
top.
smelled like really, I don't know, probably really cheap perfume and cigarettes.
Yeah,
Regular
that is
all over the food
clove
container.
cigarettes?
that is the goth girl smell.
Probably both.
You didn't mention she was Asian.
It's pretty.
Yes,
Japanese
yes,
food,
yes,
so
You
Yeah.
just missed it.
That is a big indicator, sir.
Yep. But like I said, she was very short, but she had on the big clunky boots and almost wiped out in my driveway that's made of gravel. So walking on rocks was not her strong suit. Yeah, I'm doing great. Other than that, everything smells like smoke. It smells like I was in a club and I had Japanese food.
That sounds good.
Also, quick correction: it was Mother's Day, not Father's Day.
I'm glad you brought that up, Dave, because I was about to yell at him and think he was retarded. Because I'm like,
Yeah.
that close back to back.
They're all made up holidays anyway. Who cares?
I thought maybe your family just did something special. It's like it's Father's Day.
Special.
Yeah. No. Okay.
I don't know.
Fine.
Words are hard, right?
They
are.
Yes.
Some are soft.
IRS.
In this modern age, who's to say what is a mother and who is a father anyway?
Speaking of not knowing fathers.
Hold up there.
Wow. I know where he's going. Wow.
X-Boys. What up, my ginger?
And I knew it was going to be X-Boys, too. Hey, thank you for the Botrix. Just Kyle,
weird
thank you
labels.
for the 15
That's all.
gifted subs.
Labels.
You psychopath.
Thank you, Kyle.
Looks like you got another whatchamacallit, buddy. Yep, new NPC.
Building an NPC army.
Tells me we gotta get him out of our game, so he'll start giving us money.
got one. Deacon got one. Frost got one. All the cast get. Two of the cast got it.
I thought I was a member.
I thought I was too. There must be some awful kicking.
I thought you subbed, which is weird because remember we had that conversation. I'm like, it doesn't show you as subbing, even though you do sub.
Why does he hate us? Is it because we're
I am X-Boys.
Hello, X-Boys.
Hi, X-Boys.
Hi, yeah, exactly. Hi, X-Boys.
Hi, fatherless.
No. I am Kevin, that guy in the glitter suit, and I'm gonna be in a council meeting listening to things happen, and I'll toss it to someone else.
I thought for sure he said the guy in the glitter suit who's gonna be at BJ's.
happens inside the suit station.
That guy is not going to BJ's today. No.
Listening to YMCA as you get down.
Or ever.
Or ever, yeah. They're probably all nuked.
Now, see, every time you describe doing a social situation in the glitter suit, I'm reminded of the terrible comedy anime Space Battleship Tiramisu. If you've ever seen that, if you haven't, give it a watch. They're like 5-minute episodes, and it's all about this mecha pilot who has agoraphobia to the point where he can't leave his cockpit.
I mean,
I'm not describing anything.
I do like being the pilot of Pilgrim, so.
Just lying. So you have agoraphobia now. You never have to leave.
There's a reason he has a teleport button to get back.
I'm
I have to
scared
get
of
out.
outside.
I have to get out, or I suffer penalties. So.
Speaking of suffering penalties from getting out, Serenity, how are you doing?
Hi, I'm Serenity, and I'm an alcoholic.
Is that a mushroom cup?
It's funny because it's true.
It's a mushroom cup.
It is a mushroom cup.
I tried to show you guys earlier, but you guys were being dicks again.
Wait, Megan
Anywho,
got one?
It is the shape.
Yay! Oh wait, no, we're not talking about that subject anymore. Never mind.
but also, yeah, I play Eden. She's a Cyber Knight. I'm happy to be here.
Yes, we can
That
tell by
really
your
happy.
You sound thrilled.
Wow, she.
Back to you, boss.
Is there a gun off screen? Just blink twice.
Somebody's,
No, there's not a gun, but there might be a dragon.
somebody's holding back her fucking liquor website ordering thing from her.
It's called
And I guess
now.
pick up the
You
slack
don't need
here.
a website anymore.
Where
Speaking of
everybody
not
knows
needing a
your
website.
name.
Oh man,
Norm!
attempt to play Dr. Synthers, but chaos is a wonderful thing, and it will happen sooner or later. Probably the worst and best person to have at a negotiation meeting. Don't worry, Gendelita. I'll advise you properly. For profit.
For
Well, we do need
profit.
the profit, so at least there's that.
Yeah! Throw that shot glass off a little more. It's your turn.
Yep, it is.
There's a cool
Speaking
class.
of advising for profit, JT.
She needs a drink, Dave, but so do I, because I need to try out my new shot glass.
It's not the first time you've been stuck with 3 inches or less, is it?
I know if anyone would want to see me at the end of a shotgun shell, Dave, it's probably you, buddy. Hi, everybody. I'm glad we're back from Father's Day because Father's Day was a great holiday.
It was so good.
Not that I would know since I'm not a father. I'm just a lonely
You have
man.
cats.
I'm just a lonely old man. Yeah, my cats just staged a jailbreak and
Yeah.
broke the whole fucking screen down. I had to put
They
a whole
broke the fucking screen to get
I
away
literally
from home.
had to use a desk to patch it up and fucking chicken wire. My fucking pool looks like a fucking ghetto fabulous. It looks like fucking Sanford Sun junkyard out there.
You are slowly becoming Florida man. Welcome.
I
Welcome,
really
my
am.
brother.
It's fucked up. I used to have such a nice yard, and these cats have ruined it.
Now all you got to do
My
is just
gosh.
pull out the sword out of the crocodile that has it in his head.
Oh, don't worry. We got those
You be the
things.
That's
king of Florida.
that's just a bread.
I mean,
knife. He'll be
that's when
fine.
you know you've lost the pool to Florida manism, is when the crocodile moves into the pool.
Exactly,
Yeah.
Dave Ghetto Pool.
You're
That's
gonna
next.
take care of your cats then.
The sword and the king.
True. Hey, one of my cats that was gone for a week showed up yesterday,
Oh,
and I
wow.
was like, I was assuming he was just gone, and all of a sudden I look out while we were filming Fear of Ages Past. I look over and I got a ding on my back camera. I'm like, I look and he's just over there like getting a drink of water out of the fountain. I'm like,
He's like, "What's up, pops?"
What's up, bro?
what the hell? So I went out and I got him, and he's like, hey. So I brought him outside, gave him food,
That's
and then he was just so
Giving
happy
you
to be
that
in
look
here.
like, you know what I was
Ghetto
doing.
pool was one of the
I've
good
had a
pools.
cat gone for like 7 months and show back up.
Wow.
It should have been one of the dead pools.
My favorite one is the stories where they're like, "Hey, I found my cat," and then my actual cat came back. Now I have 2 cats.
Now they look
Yes.
the same.
Well,
Where
my cat was
everybody
a
knows
black and
your
white cat,
name.
and I'm just gonna say this: for the next 4 years, I saw so many black and white cats in like a 5-mile radius. He was out there setting up franchises all over.
Cat Club, where everybody knows your name.
Did a lot of
They bring
banging.
you booze because you're insane.
Wow. My cat's fixed, so he didn't go out and make any babies. He may have
Ah,
tried,
yeah.
but he didn't succeed.
Speaking of insane, let's get to the recap. What happened last week? What didn't happen last week? And what do you remember?
Before we get to that, I got a question because that needs answering. What did you mean by you don't need to order the booze anymore? Like, do you just have servants that come bring it to you now? Like, what did you mean by
No,
that?
you don't need a.
Ah, she
website.
doesn't
It's
need a
called Uber
website to order
Eats,
the
you
booze.
idiot.
She has Uber drinks.
Oh.
No, it's they didn't spurt it out yet.
I live too
They
far out.
haven't
I
broken
can't
it
get
to a
anything
separate-
delivered to my house.
Sadness.
Yeah.
You can get sadness delivered.
Well, I get Sadness delivered for free.
I
by
had
being
Sadness
me
delivered.
and having to interact with you.
Why
so-
would she ever have to outsource sadness? She
Wow.
doesn't need
Get
it
it
delivered. She
imported.
grows it at home.
Dave says you have Simps to bring you booze. That must be nice.
I don't have Simps. I kicked them out.
Joke's on you. They're into that shit.
Well, yeah, I know.
That's why they're Simps. You
Well, if they're
can't
not
kick
near
out a
me, I'm
simp.
pretty
You
okay
can,
with it.
you can only make them simp harder that way.
That's very true.
Last I recall, we had
Dude,
arranged.
like fucking once I had one fucking creeper go over and say like, "Can I simp for you?" It's just like, no, now stop talking to me, please.
And then it's like,
I'm
oh,
gonna go ahead and throw this out there. I will sell pictures of my feet for money. So
good.
so hit me up if you're interested.
and if
Oh,
we're really
good.
lucky, he'll wear his little fucking see-through jelly shoes in the
I'll wear my
pictures.
jelly shoes for you. I don't care. If you want to see my feet,
That costs
let's-
extra,
Let's
though.
talk.
Yeah, that's extra.
I like them.
I
making
blame
a
you,
horrible
Kata.
group.
I don't mind showing my feet. No, I'll show my feet all day long for money.
Slut.
Hey, if somebody's dumb enough to fucking pay you for your foot pics, they deserve what they get.
Right?
Oh, dear.
Right?
Hey, JT, I was going
always
to mention this. Some of our pictures have green at the top and bottom because it looks like our cameras are moved around a little bit in this scene.
Oh,
Maybe when we swope, they
doing
won't.
it again.
Yeah.
What's up or down a little, sir? Like last time.
The only
Yeah.
person that doesn't have that problem is you right now.
Yeah, I'm special.
You're special.
Yeah.
To
Yeah,
be
you
fair,
are. Rode a bus
he's
and
not the only
everything.
one that doesn't have that problem.
He was on the short
Well,
bus.
you don't count because you're. Oh wait, yeah, you count.
Yeah, for
I
some,
don't count because I'm the DM.
for some reason, me and Circus have special abilities.
Oh. Hey,
I
Anvek,
can't
you were
believe say that.
recapping.
Well, I started to, but then I got bored.
How about now?
I started
How
about now?
recapping, but then I got bored.
Then I got bored. Then I got bored.
I was gonna use my left hand, but then they got hard.
Blech.
That's right.
Look at
Don't
me.
interrupt, I'm gonna get dirty.
Oh, I'm back.
So last we'd arranged a rather impressive firefight had broken out in the meeting. We finished that up. Negotiations were going nowhere until Ginger Leader decided to allow me to interfere and meddle. And the Cyber Knights have been, well, I don't know if they've been contacted. They've been arraigned.
I went to my hotel room to write up a report and request for a new enclave to be opened up. I didn't say where it was going to be opened up.
The entire purpose was opening up in this town.
I know, but I didn't say whether or not it's going to be high town or low town.
It's all whole town where you at, baby.
As long as you do it, we've fulfilled our end. I don't care.
Oh, Town City back again.
I would prefer it to be in the
I believe we were also
I was aiming for low.
Everybody's full, I think.
I mean, you're always aiming low.
Except Ginger BJ's.
Given how short my targets are.
He's riding high in his camera window.
that was my extent about. Other than that, I'm looking for things to meddle in to cause more chaos. Which do your thing. You do it better.
Yeah, you guys made a presentation, made your
So suffering amuses me.
No.
made your case for an alliance between Castle Refuge and Sapphire Cliffs. Then the opposition went to present his case, and you blew his briefcase open, releasing a steamy vampire out of it, and then proceeded to murder him in cold blood.
Well,
Of course, it's cold blood. He's a vampire. They're not
Yeah, he
warm-blooded
doesn't.
creatures.
He doesn't have any blood though, does he?
Oh, it depends
Yeah,
on how.
vampires have blood. That's what
Some
they
blood,
survive
but, like,
on.
It's just
But
not
you-
their own.
Yeah.
Hans, what's your
Yeah.
digestive cycle?
Something borrowed. Something borrowed.
Living on borrowed
The
blood.
bullshit vampire wedding.
Yep.
Something borrowed, something stained.
Somebody who has a Suno account. We need a country vampire song called Living on Borrowed Blood.
Something blue is the corpse that gets left behind.
Oh, God.
Send me a message. I'll make one.
You'll make us a Living on Borrowed Blood. You could even play that at Mort's Club in your game.
Is it the redneck goth girl song here that we go?
Yes,
Doing
the redneck
80s
goth girl song.
There we
Rockin'
go.
Mort's Club. It's all post-punk goth wave.
Wow.
Post-punk goth wave. All right.
Yeah, baby.
I didn't even know what that is.
I
but
might have
I'll go with
made
it.
a hour and 20-minute track for the Opera House. So.
But yes, the vampire was summarily slain
Oh shit! I forgot to buy my fucking stuff.
with a
And
burst
what
of sunlight.
They wanted. I believe
And
they
then-
gave us an assignment.
Some poor bastard who still looks like the vampire. Was it Gunter?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Mr. Bowtie.
You want me to
Yes. Looks exactly like Gunter, but sounds like a goob. Ran off and said, I need to do something. I'm late for an appointment."
something
He has to do a
something?
presentation for work.
The goddamn.
Yes, he had a
king play
presentation
thing
to
broke.
do.
We burned bennies to ensure that would be possible.
What the fuck is wrong with this?
Then yes, the council were sitting down to deliberate, and most of the party left. Kevin and Cynthia stuck around to proceed to review. And oh yes, we do have new art. I finally got around to making the actual asset art for Miss Karen Steinen, the inviter of vampires. She claims unknowingly, but you guys haven't investigated that too much.
Silver Fox.
We haven't seen the thighs, therefore I have no
How you
interest.
doing, lady?
Mega would fuck her
Experience.
grandma.
Lucian does
Well,
for sure.
To be fair, Mega's old enough to be a grandpa, so
that is true. I find no shame in that.
I mean, when women don't look so old.
I'm not 50.
I love how you
thought you were
going
gonna
to
say
picture, and
especially
I-
Sorry, when you're
Florida.
60.
I'm in my mid 40s.
I'm just saying, so high, 60 plenty.
I'm actually in my prime, if you want to be honest. I feel like I'm in my prime right now.
Okay, Grandpa.
Better living through chemistry.
I'm in the best shape of my life.
Round is a shape,
Got
yes.
a pretty solid beard. Hair's not too bad.
Very good.
Is this where he put up the video? It's like, it goes in the
What's
square
a hair?
hole.
Yeah, what's a hair? I can shave it and get you a wig made. I'll help you out. Both of my brothers are as bald as you are. They hate that I have hair.
I could
We're
have
gonna
some
shave
hair
it
if I
one day,
wanted, but I
Samson.
don't want it.
Well,
Razors
They have
are
a-
still cheaper than shampoo.
they look like George Costanza when they grow their hair out.
Or outside, so yeah.
Did you just say razors are cheaper than shampoo?
Yep.
Yeah.
What kind of razors you use?
Razor Club for men. It's a good deal.
Make sure you don't pay
Well-
the pink tax.
Well, honestly, I use a straight razor, and strops, I have to buy a new strop like once every 2 years. And the straight razor, I just have to keep sharp.
Fair enough.
Invest in a good shape straight razor once, and you don't have to buy disposables ever.
There you go.
And they're easier to kill people with.
Have strong, manly genes. Keep
That
hair
too.
forever.
I don't want hair. It's gross. It smells funny.
It's on your
Pain in the
face,
ass to
though,
wash,
so-
that's for sure. I got to get an undercut. It's getting too hot.
If I have the urge to wash hair, I'll call somebody to bring their hair over and let me wash it.
Is that
Maggie, you should get the lion cut. I hear that's pretty good
that's
this summer.
One hell of a pickup
Lion
line.
cut?
Circus.
Oh wait, that's what they give the cats.
Will it be
I'll
an
say,
Asian
ah,
god?
I have a
That's
lion
not outside the realm of
thing I put on
possibilities.
my dogs. I got to find a picture and send it to you. It's hilarious.
You can't put it on the new one. It'd be more lion than dog.
No, I put it on my Airedale and my Welsh, and they look so cool.
But anyway, let's go ahead and get into this. Grim and Lucian and Eden were all departing. Eden has her lapdog with her.
Which one?
Glitter leaders with her?
Yeah. Whoa, hey, I'm staying here. What are you talking about?
Circus. Did you
Officer
see that?
Pyle is
That.
attached to her hip, pretty much. Is there anything else you need, madam?
No, I'm going to go over and write up a report.
Did you do Bennies yet?
Thank you.
I have not done bennies yet. Let me reset
cards.
the bennies and we will
Video cards,
distribute them. Refresh all bennies. And into the Discord.
Look, I'm going to go over and seduce as many men as possible, then make them fight in a battle royale, and then I will know which one is the best one to go over and take.
You fucking would. All right, so
And then
for
just, like all
last
the
episode,
characters show up, and then the fucking archdemon shows up. It's like, what?
Yeah.
well, that's a choice to make. All right, so we had 28 comments from last week, so we did hit the comment threshold for a Benny. Only 19 likes in 2 weeks, so we fell short of that one. Remember to like the stream. Invite your friends to like the stream. The more likes we get, the more eyeballs we can get on the stream, the more people can enjoy our show, the better we can make the show. And the closer we will get to 500 subscribers on YouTube, which will unlock all sorts of fun stuff for JT, so we encourage that.
Which we're only
Fan
25 away.
We are only 25 away. 25 more subscribers, and JT gets to that magic 500 number. Fan art in order of appearance in the fan art forum. We have Eden by Kyle, Eden by Deacon Psycho, Grim and Tales by JT, Synthris, Grim and Tales, Pilgrim, Hans, and Lucian by Kyle. Totals from the fan art: 2 bennies to Eden, and Kaio, or from the Kaio and Deacon Psycho fan art. 2 bennies to Grim from JT and Kaio fan art. 1 benny to Hans, 1 benny to Kevin, 1 benny to Lucian, 1 benny to Synthros, and 2 bennies to me.
You don't need those.
He really doesn't.
I will use them to do something absolutely retarded.
That's my job, sir.
I will use them to do something absolutely retarded and detrimental to you.
Competitive retardation it is.
So go ahead and add your bennies. I don't believe...
I think Kevin just got 1 Benny, I think, right?
Kevin got 2.
Oh, 2. Okay.
1 benny from the comments and 1 benny from fan art.
Alrighty.
Get more simps.
I don't survive. I don't need to survive on Sims, so.
The Sims are not used for survival.
Glad and the kids would rat him out immediately.
Which is such a negative answer.
Learned it from watching you, Dad.
Your dog looks diseased. What the fuck is that about? That's a cute picture.
She didn't
From that
say
angle, it looks
diseased.
a little
She said
confused.
deceased.
Deceased. Yeah.
I was.
I
Your
don't know
dog
what
looks
she
like it
spelled,
met with the
actually.
ATF.
Still English here too.
Yeah, I don't know what she meant by that. Now that I reread it, I don't know.
No, you understood it. I didn't need to spell it right. We're both retarded.
It looked
so.
like a shrunken, retarded werewolf, honestly.
That's a pretty cool look.
It's a shrunken, retarded werewolf.
The only picture I can find right off the bat.
No, Hartman's not here for another 4 hours.
Wow.
I'm gonna leave him
Ooh.
to his vampire lover.
And on that note, Kevin will get out of the suit now since he doesn't feel entirely like.
Oh my God, Kevin got out of his suit. It's a
Yeah,
crazy
he
day.
doesn't. He
That's
doesn't
when
feel
you
entirely
die.
in.
Smells like Doritos in there.
No, he keeps it clean every single day. Yeah,
Sure.
I'm just. He's
Have
just
you guys
chilling.
ever seen him
All
take
right.
downtime to clean that? I've never seen it.
Never.
Smells like Doritos.
Do you want me? Everyone says no one likes the downtime stuff.
He has cleaning nanobots
they-
that do
Those
it
two
once
don't.
over every day.
Did you do cards or are these old cards?
I have not
No
done
cards.
cards yet.
Okay.
It smells like goth girls in there, Kevin. What are you doing?
I'll be right back. I need to
Oh,
check
I
out.
If
gotta
y'all
clean
need
it again.
Lucian, he's gonna be in glitter,
I
and
need-
he's gonna be in the glitter boy.
I need to
No,
check
I gotta
out
clean it again.
my Black Escape artist.
Yep. Let me distribute
Smells
cards.
like cloves.
Reset the adventure hands. Shuffle 5 times. 1, 2, 3,
Time's a lady.
5. Make sure that the love interest card is nowhere near the top.
Oh, you can go over and decide that, can
You
you?
can give it to me. I'll use it on Grandma.
Oh no, that's just
Steal.
cheating.
All you gotta do is bring her one of the slot machines.
I don't want to use her for any kind of political gain. I just want to clap those old cheeks.
Don't you already have a dragon or something?
Hey, there's more than enough
Cobalt.
Lucian to go around.
Okay, all right.
I got to set up
Oh,
franchises in every town I go
removing the
to.
love interest card,
Okay.
it's not as fun because now fate's not involved.
Oh, fate
I'm
is
not-
absolutely involved. I was bullshitting when I said, look for the love interest
I
card.
don't
course.
trust you. That was a slip.
You wouldn't. If it was a slip, do you think I would have said it out loud?
Freudian slip. That's what it
That's
was.
what a slip is.
No, of course he was joking.
Yeah,
I never
I-
took it as anything but.
We still have to resolve whatever happened
Mhm,
from the
extra one.
comms I sent out to one of her chosen interests.
You did
Oh,
not
you
send
forget.
that.
That was about 3 or 4 episodes ago.
I'm going to
you did
send a
not send out
message
comms,
to
boy.
the ether to your demon daddy and let him know you're in danger just to lure him back.
You know, we're near the late line.
Yeah, we are.
Time to place a long distance call.
Let him
That's
know
the
if you're
most
in danger.
perverted
You
way
get a
I think you could ever
response.
say ley line.
You get a response back.
Well, now you know which demon it is.
If it was truly her, she wouldn't be in danger. They would be.
You don't know her very well, then. Obviously, Demon Daddy.
What the hell is that sound? Who is?
Why is it the demon understands me the best?
Because you're cut from the same cloth.
He made
You're
sure
both
that
evil.
I could find my homeland, my
You
homestead.
enjoy being deeply understood.
All right. So. Oh, I know what that is. Fucking.
Oh, I know.
All right.
Okay.
Stand by
Okay.
one while we wait for. All right. So, the meeting has proceeded, and where the hell are you? No.
Don't worry, little leader. I only have one power that's highly illegal.
Great.
Oh. That'd be
I learned it
probably-
when I was just a young one. Fresh off the
Where
manufacturing
did
plane.
I put you?
In case we're fighting, I got something really good for you, JT.
Well, JT's still not here yet. He's checking on the Blex.
Well, I'm passing it over to him. It's Bullseye. You can give me whatever. I don't care.
Sooner or later, I'll be able to look.
He takes out his
Yep.
hat and puts it on.
Right meow at 7.
Refresh that because it's not working.
Oh yeah, Eden would have just walked off to her room.
Circus,
Go
give
write
her
up a
deadly
report.
blow, please.
What?
Everybody knows it would be deadly.
Was that a threat?
And we were worried about Hans.
I don't know, read what it does.
There you
It's
go.
good. It's for you melee people.
Yep.
Alrighty.
I'm making noises.
Oh, we basically had the same thing, except mine was ranged and yours was melee.
Correct.
Good swap.
Pretty much.
All right. Should be in neutrals. What did I? Ah, there she is.
Oh, shit.
You're retarded.
All right. Hans, where were you headed? Were you going off to go gamble some more?
Yep.
We ever play another game together, and Vic, we're gonna get together and make brother characters before the game gets going, and it's gonna be fucking nuts.
All right. So Hans and Eden were headed back to the casino so Eden could write a letter to the Order of Cyber Knights. Lucian and Grim, where were you guys headed?
Retards of a feather together. I don't know. I'll go back to the bar and get.
Yeah, I'll
drunk.
go with Graham. Go to the bar, have a few drinks, listen to the local chat, the chit chatter.
We'll talk about how we're gonna kill the entire council.
Are you headed to the
loud.
bar at the
Killing's too
casino or
easy,
the bar
my friend.
downtown?
We could subjugate them all.
The JJ and Moss bar.
the low town.
The Dragon's
bar.
Tavern.
Was that a slip,
The
JT? You
Dragon's
said that out
Tavern.
loud.
Huh?
Weird. Huh?
What?
Nothing?
Who?
All right. As you are headed out, since you guys are actually heading to the port to head down to Lowtown again, as you're at the landing area, you see a teleportation ring open up, and out of the ring, you see.
Oh, it's a gray man and an elf boy.
You see one of these guys with a silver suitcase wheeled alongside him.
Oh, how lovely.
Step through the tunnel.
It's got nice nails.
He has very nice nails and a long gray coat. I think my headset's dying. Give me 2 seconds.
Never snort into the mic, please.
All right. Yeah, there you go.
Curtail the natural way I do things.
See, I did it with the mic off.
There you go.
Is it June 5th yet?
Is that why your beard is white?
Let's see.
June 5th. Wait, you mean Father's Day? Oh, wait.
There we go.
I was waiting for you to spit something out there, JT.
It was already done.
And
Not a quitter.
Never spit it out.
He's a swallower.
ugh,
Well, that's why they call it a big gulp now, isn't it?
Big gulps, huh?
Oh, see you
See
later.
you later.
so yes, as you're headed down, you see him emerge. Well, it emerge from a teleportation circle, greeted by another member of the
Who, when, where?
generic civil servant.
Todd.
Where's all this happening?
Gray boy.
At
Oh,
the
here.
load or at the landing point, not at the.
Not
I
here.
haven't swooshed over.
You're not there.
Not here. Here,
Yeah.
you have already left. You're on your way down to the tavern to go drink with Lucian.
Well, I don't care what you're doing. I just want people to know where they are.
And they just emerged from a teleportation circle onto the landing platform, were greeted by a police officer, and start heading back the direction you came from.
So they're heading to this place.
Yes, they are headed there.
Oh.
Eden, Hans, you do not see him because you are headed a different direction, back to the casino. And shortly thereafter, during the deliberation, which it sounds like they're discussing, and there's accusations being thrown about consorting with vampires.
Uh-oh. Hans is in trouble.
No, only the people who consort with him.
So Hans is a consort.
Diplomatic immunity.
Immunity revoked.
The whole war stops. Hold on. Let him get out. Let him get out.
And
And
Jahul has
continue.
gone and taken a seat. Kevin has gotten out of the suit now.
Yeah, and I'm
Still has the suit indoors.
yeah.
Him
I'm
and
sitting on
Centris,
on
where are you?
We're the most
something.
socially
Yeah,
inept
the council.
motherfuckers.
Up here.
You are sitting up here, very near the council table.
I wanted to be able to hear what they were muttering, even if they tried to hide it. Blackmail is a hobby.
All right.
Just make sure you keep it under wraps there, Doc.
I have nothing I need to wrap up. Literally.
Okay.
wrap it up.
Sure. All right.
And we're back to that. All right. So, once again, for introduction to the council members are Karen Steinen,
Bitch.
the vampire consort, apparently. You have Grok, the casino owner. Grok, the
Kind of a
Grackltooth.
jerk. But he got a hot wife, so it works out.
Grok's lovely wife,
That said
Olga.
no.
Old lady's hotter.
You can keep your old bag. I'll take the giantess.
You've got Squigs, the dwarf with a scar for a beard.
That's a little more your speed.
Mega likes to smell of mothballs when he gets down.
Be nice and
Not like
dusty,
J.C. Penney's down there.
Got Dendat, the bronze dragonborn.
Hey, I found the softer side of Sears.
Palps, the halfling.
Helps.
Well, there's an unfortunate name.
I think we all
More-
disliked him immediately when we saw him.
He looks like Rich from Red Letter Media.
Morthaniel,
Jesus, that fucking guy.
It's always like the mustache paired off with those really like creepily piercing blue eyes. It's just
And Lucas, the one-armed elf.
so.
The man who let his wife die.
Oh, Mob killed it.
You know, I
Yeah,
didn't
or-
pay
A
too
re-
much attention
A
to
real
it,
man would have protected his wife.
but the blue lady, I believe that's the wife of the reptile.
Yes, Olga
Yes.
the frost giant.
Yes. Hmm.
What about her?
I think she's taking tea, that's all.
Now the hips are too small. Next.
Liposuction.
Ah,
Bone replacement. Like Marilyn
they're
Manson had.
discussing some of them are so we have multiple propositions for alliances, some of them less advisable than others. Grok stands up. I ain't getting into with any vampires. I think we go with the Legion. To which point Palp speaks up. Well, the Legion seems like it would come with an awful lot of baggage. I mean, have they met any other kingdoms that they haven't instantly declared as immoral and decided to go to war with? The Legion of or the Federation of Magic hates them. The Coalition hates them. The Baronies tolerate them.
Gingerly.
Do we
I thought
really
they-
want to make friends with someone with so many enemies?
Was that Doc?
He mutters over. I thought they didn't know us.
The mind link, yeah.
It seems one of them, at least, is still very suspicious.
Are we the baddies? Can I go on a killing spree now?
Look, only, let's see. Shoot something that's not in a room with a bunch of other council members.
Can you stop murdering the quest people, please?
Morthaniel looks over at Karen and he says, I, for one, cannot back the recommendation of allying with the southern baronies. They just seem like they're not delivering on promises they may have made. Go ahead and make me a notice check.
No.
I'm out of the suit right now.
Well, this would be a social notice check, not a physical notice.
Okay. And I'm not in danger, right?
No, you're not in danger.
Danger sense to detect motivation.
I'll carry this in my purse wherever I go, my hot sauce.
Now, if you're paying attention, you see you're detecting some slight bit of hostility from Morch to Karen, almost as if he were expecting a nighttime visit from a thick-thighed vampire mommy lady that never actually happened in order to buy his vote at the council meeting.
His frustration is understandable.
Oh dear, I shouldn't have visited him. Told him we killed all the vampires. Oops.
No, that's a good thing. We don't want the Karen. I don't think we
It's a good
want Karen to be on our side, to be honest. So
Only good vampire is a dead vampire. Am I
pretty
right?
much.
Isn't that right,
Hey.
Hans?
Except that one.
Debatable.
Certainly be safer.
And Lucas pipes up, kind of rubs his stump, and says, you know, I don't see why we need to ally with anyone at this point. Let them all to their own devices, and just let me go back and rot away in my mansion where I'm isolated and left to my own devices. Can we adjourn the meeting yet? I vote nothing. Nothing whatever.
Sounds like you're all a bunch of retards.
At which point Squigs is like, I don't want to be nearly or just as much as the rest of you. I feel like this is a waste of time. I could be actually doing something productive with my life. But I was appointed to a councilman's seat, which means I am partially in charge of the doings of this, and I am actually taking my job seriously, unlike some of you. Now, I seem to think that of the options that we have been presented with, allying with the Legion seems to be the best. They are the only ones that have found out about our particular issue, and it hasn't driven them off. They may actually be able to help us with that and not have to be tricked into backing us for percentages of something that does no longer exist.
Damn it, Pablo, stop eating peanuts during the council meeting.
Kevin, you hear in your head, you know, if we create a synthetic sapphire system and exclusively sell the rights to them, this is not beyond our technologies.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
We might even be able to tune it to certain ley lines.
Yeah. Magic stuff is your thing, Doc and Lucian's and the vampires, but you all would know better than me. But that sounds like a good idea.
Pipes up again. Well, we do have one more presentation to be done. He just happens to be running a bit late. So Eden and Hans, you guys will see a familiar face walk past as you guys are headed to the casino.
Who's that asshole?
I'm sure Eden very much remembers, but who is he?
This guy. Go ahead and make me a smarts check to remember.
Oh, go fuck yourself. Hold on.
You could also spend a Benny if you wanted.
You could spend a Benny to be reminded.
Hans has no clue, so he's just going to roll. Okay, maybe he remembers.
You're not there, Eden. Why did you roll?
Hans and Eden are the ones coming across this guy.
I know, I'm joking.
Before.
You're such a cunt. Stop it. You're always doing this. Stop it.
If
good roll.
If Lucian was there, he would probably remember this guy. Does Mega remember this guy though?
No.
No.
Mega's got the memory of a goldfish.
I've never seen this guy.
I do recognize him. I just don't remember.
I'll do
what
another
from.
Benny. There we go.
All right, you can spend the Benny to remember. You don't need to spend another memory.
Oh, I'll take my Benny back.
Take
then.
the one Benny back. Yes. This man is Ambassador Aaron. He was he was in the town of Granby as a representative of the Barony of Charity.
Really?
Or no, Hope. Sorry. The Barony of Hope, because there was no hope for hope. He was there inspecting as the Earl, well, the man named Earl, who was trying to become an Earl, was petitioning for. He was petitioning for a spot in the barony's nobility, and and Ambassador Aaron was there as an evaluator.
At least he wasn't trying to become a duke.
Lucian then completely wiped his mind of any memory of the party and replaced it with the memory of the coalition helping out the town. Which is probably the nicest thing the coalition has ever done.
We were never there.
Quite uncharacteristic of them.
Don't melt when drunk.
I wonder why they did it. Must be some ulterior motive for the coalition.
But yes, you see that man walking the opposite direction of you.
All right.
Huh. Maybe he's going to go talk to the council too. I'm surprised your 30-foot boyfriend isn't here to talk to the council.
Well, everyone and their mother's coming out, so
This is a hopping place.
You unlock
Yeah,
your
absolutely.
pheromone tier. powers.
Well, I'm sure that Litter Leader and his mind melter pet will go over and take care of it. So
I'm not
forgetting
there.
about the doctor. He's
there is that.
All right. They will both arrive at the council as they're discussing and going back and forth. Nothing of actual value is being stated. There are several ad hominem attacks. Palps is called a short little bastard.
I believe last time we were getting on well with the representative from the Southern Baronies, weren't we? I do recall something like that. He was familiar with the litter.
The representative from the Southern Baronies?
Not
no, that
the,
was
the
the vampire
looking
guy.
boy.
Yeah, yeah. You got on like a house on fire with him.
Yeah, I don't
When
like
was
him.
it? It was
yeah,
the
it was
one
hot,
that,
hot, hot.
The
the one
Pecos
that
Raiders.
knew our
Are you talking about the Pecos Raiders?
Ah, Warlord Jahul, yes.
Yeah.
Who you found out that Ringo had recently retired from the Pecos Raiders to start up to take a job as a protector of a town and get married.
Aww.
Never ends well for those guys.
Don't take that dream
the
from me,
pounds,
bitch.
usually when we visit.
Yeah, and don't worry, you guys will go back to Glitter Springs when it all goes to shit.
Oh,
Rename it
wonderful. Yeah,
Gingers.
well,
And as they're debating, first this guy arrives. Did I pull him up for the chat yet?
Yes.
To remind,
Yeah.
yes, Ambassador Aaron, the fancy elf boy. And shortly thereafter, the Gray wheels his way in.
Are they not together or?
They are not together. They came from opposite directions.
He's bringing his pharmacy samples. He's a pharmacologist rep.
oh,
Once
he might be
the-
bringing in Eden samples. We don't know.
I was gonna guess if he's just got
Once
it's
the
like,
That
would you
gray
like
is-
blue or the not
gray
blue
alien
one?
shows
That
up,
gray is definitely from
Kevin
Pfizer.
will ping the doc to see, hey, one of your buddies is here.
I will turn at that and see if it's the familiar one or perhaps another. I'm sure they look similar, but perhaps they have different features.
Make me a notice check at -4.
How dare you? -4. Was that
Is
trait
that
roll
because they
-4?
all look the same?
Yep.
Uh huh.
Exploded. Ooh.
Well, Benny,
All you gray people look the same.
it's worse.
Yep, all you gray people look the same.
I simply acknowledge that it is one of the ones that I've possibly, maybe.
He wheels his way in and just takes the first seat he can come across.
Does it recognize me?
You don't make another notice check at just regular notice, no negatives for that.
Did you
Oh,
say
thank
there
God.
was a blue person with him or not?
There is not a blue person with him. He has a
Nice.
silver steel, aluminum rolling suitcase.
Right. For some reason, I thought you'd said he was accompanied by a blue person and he had a suitcase, but that was
Well, it
probably
might be
just
one in
me.
No.
the case, or there
No,
might
he
It could
was
be
not
one in the
accompanied.
case.
And
A what?
shortly thereafter, the ambassador comes in and takes a seat at one of the round tables. Up to you guys whether you remember him or not without having spent a benny, because Eden spent the benny to remind the party who he was.
Yeah.
It's funnier this way.
I'll remember him.
Stingy.
And as the Naruni comes in, you see Mort kind of get excited for a little bit, and then remember he's in the middle of a meeting, and no, I have to wait. And as the elf comes in, Palps stands up and says, "Ah, yes, the representative from Hope has arrived to plead his case as to why we should align with him and allow them entry into our city.
Doc, this is the mind link. Doc, do we need to let them know about the Barony of Hope? That way they don't choose them, because they're not exactly great people to deal with.
Aren't they? I seem to remember liking them quite a bit.
No, not the Barony of Hope. That's the place with the mind wiping chick and the woo woo magic helmet that we want to
It
throw
was
into
a
the
nice
sun.
helmet.
You've only
Now-
heard of them.
Only I know of the true power of the helmet.
And at which point they invite him to come up and speak. Yes, thank you. I am the representative, I'm Ambassador Aaron, here as a representative of my lady Baron Cassandra of the Barony of Hope. Called such as we bring great hope to those in our allyship, and the opposite of those who oppose us. We
As Baron, your Baroness.
Is this out loud, Doc, or
No,
did you
he's
just
thinking
ask
to
how
early-
barren is the Baroness?
No, he's comparing Hope's hope to it being as barren as the Baroness.
Like the desert, baby.
Oh damn. He then starts waxing on very. Yeah, he is very eloquent in his speech and starts describing all the benefits of allying with the barony and offering to take tribute in both forms of monetary gain as well as those who would be more of a drain on their society, and help them to achieve a equitable and fair training and put to work so that they can make something of their lives.
That broad got more spider webs in there than Witch's computer.
Holy shit!
The spiders are back in there after I clean the case.
Oh, no.
They roll?
They came back.
Oh,
They're web
sir,
developers.
to explain what I just did,
Circus, there's a roll, yeah.
to explain what I just did, as he's approaching, I'm going to very carefully, gently use a wonderful power of mine.
All right, stealthily telekinesis him.
Still success. So, quietly, beyond their perception, a dart filled with hallucinogen makes its way to his bum. And then I pull it back once the package is delivered.
Bum, 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 bum.
All right, and 11
At
on your
least you
stealth.
didn't con him out of silver. You're doing good.
11. Yeah, an 11 on your stealth check. He turns, and as the dart approaches, he kind of sidesteps just a little, and it embeds itself into the fountain that's he's standing beside.
I shrug, look at Glitterline like, he's paying too much attention.
I mean, he was paying hell of attention there. If you notice, he has a notice of D4 and rolled a 17.
Can I spend a Benny to make you reroll?
No.
I
It's
want
funnier
to
this
see
way.
him high.
It is funnier this way. It's
Well,
like he
it's a
just
little bit
sees
like
the
that kung
picture fly and just steps to the side like, oof, did I just break wind?
It's a little like that kung fu movie we watched.
Yup.
And the mind link. We'll let them speak their piece, and then we'll interject at the end
Yeah.
whenever he's gone.
There's not much of substance to what he says. It's an awful lot of posturing and bloviating. But he is very eloquent in his speech, more eloquent than I can be. I should have.
Yes, I'm
And he
sure
says,
he is.
gentlemen and women. Yes, I hope you will consider the possibility of an allyship and understand that no other place will offer you such a deal, as well as offering workers for your mines to be repopulated, as it has come to my attention recently in discussing with my escort here that there
Oh my
have
god,
been
exploits. You gotta mute.
it has
It's
come to
a
my attention recently
madhouse. A madhouse.
that the working population has gone down significantly in recent weeks.
What, they haven't
Davis,
been
I
fucking?
need a distraction. Matter of fact, Glitter Leader, I need a distraction.
He's busy. Glitter Leader's busy yelling at his children.
Okay.
And as he finishes, Palp stands up on his chair to be of a reasonable height. And says, yes, bravo. We have heard your machination and will consider thusly your offer of support.
Kevin
Both
will attempt to repair his pilgrim, and he'll drop something to make it really loud for a distraction.
Just fixing it in the middle of the chambers. I fucking love it.
Well, that's what you said. You wanted a distraction.
I am not objecting. I'm saying this is a good one.
Okay.
All right, they all look over at Kevin. And Squigs is like, we have a bay for that. You don't need to...
I carry my tools with me, so that way. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh, where is it?
And with that, it'd be like, this better be good. That's in his mind.
It's probably not, but as they're distracted, I'm just going to use that same telekinesis to smear a little demon dust on his coat.
All right.
Euphemism for something.
Which?
And what, pray
Not
tell,
my
does your demon
manager.
dust do?
Well, it's powdered demon, so I'm not actually sure what the effects are.
Powdered demon on his coat. All right. You
It's
smear some powdered demon upon his coat.
Zero. 1 second, I have to fix this because I always put it in the wrong section.
Not enough PP. You have no PP, Doctor.
I have 15. It's just being a pain.
Also, is there any music playing on Sirenscape?
There is not. Thank you for reminding me to turn on Sirenscape.
I wanted you guys to last in the void for just a little bit before.
Any
reminding you.
sound effects, or music you may hear are courtesy of Sirenscape. This is not a sponsorship, but as long as we give them a shout out and tell you that they are providing the music, we are allowed to use it without them.
Let's see. Demon Dust does not have a specific
And copyright
effect,
striking us, and we think that is pretty cool.
but
All
if
right.
demons are negative as they are, I'm sure it'll either stink like sulfur or something. Perhaps lower his appeal since it ruined his clothes.
We need to find the cult.
Well, it
We're
could
still
look
in
like
the council
vampire dust
meeting.
as well.
It's this one. Try collapse music level 2 this time.
I'm just petty, to be honest.
Someone buy us a drink, man. I really need a drink.
Absolutely, we need a drink after
I
this.
want to try out my new shoddy glass. Come on, y'all.
All right, so
I will give you a 2-for-1 deal. You buy a drink here, I'll give Benny's the werewolf too.
Oh shit.
yeah, drink here. We'll give you 6 total bennies, 3 here and 3 on the werewolf chat. or on the werewolf show.
Oh shit.
All right.
I really want to drink, but I need a reason.
Oh, you'll really want to drink as we get to the next thing. So the council, as the council,
Wait, am I gonna win big in the casino? Is this what I'm hearing?
as Ambassador Aaron finishes his presentation and goes back to sit down, the Naruni stands up, and you all hear, because he is not being selective. I would like to make my delivery and move on. I am not here for a presentation. However, a custom ordered item has been requested and with rush shipping, and I would like to get this delivered to a Mr. Morthaniel as soon as possible. Mort stands up and says, "Yes, by all means, please excuse me for just one moment." Well, I approach, and he comes down and walks over. He says, "Would you like to inspect immediately, or shall I leave you with the case?" And Morthaniel says, "No, oh no, open her up right here and now. I wish to see what we've got."
Curiosity.
Yeah.
And
I think I know
from
what it is.
standing up from the case,
The blue person. Or is it a robot version of our
no.
Cyber Knight? Oh,
Oh dear.
I mean, her nose is a little jacked up, but I ain't looking at her nose. That's
Who's
okay.
this?
I don't know if the eyes are in the correct ratio.
This woman stands up from the case. Make me a notice check, anybody who's looking at her.
Trying to look up.
I'm
I can't see.
details.
We're not there.
You're
I know
there,
we're
no?
not. I'm
I'm
joking.
not there.
No, I want to see it. Goddammit.
I want to go for a raise.
She looks very similar to the Cyber Knight. As this is as close as I could get the AI generation.
The upgraded
It's
model.
but blonde.
Unabashedly, although I also I approach and start critiquing Mort about his order and the specifics.
This version doesn't have the bitch upgrade.
Oh man.
Well, she didn't come with it. It was installed by her party.
Upgrade.
Yeah,
to,
upgrade.
Hey,
It's a
I
feature,
did the
not a
raising
flaw.
the roof thing. Upgrade.
to the Naruni, it's still connected to us when it was doing the wide range one, correct?
You're not sure if it's broadcast mode or if the telepathy is two-way on this. You
Then
know
I'll
that his telepathy is more powerful on broadcast because he doesn't have a mouth.
Then rather than broadcast it myself, I'm just going to concentrate on him specifically, and rather than say it openly,
Go ahead and make your telepathy check to activate and spend the power points.
I don't have telepathy. I'm counting on him hearing me think.
Why did you know what I want?
I also didn't notice whether or not he recognized me, but simply put, I'm going to broadcast not outwards, but just to him. If you favor us, perhaps I have a book that you're looking for.
You get no real response. Now, what were you asking? Okay, we should have some notice checks. All right.
He made a. I think he got a.
You both got a 5.
Yep.
Yeah.
With a regular success, not a raise. As she stands up, you do find it interesting that she was already clothed when getting out of the silver suitcase, as most of the experiences you've seen with these people carrying suspended animation cases, they come out Terminator style.
I kind of
Yeah,
assumed
but
that
naked,
Mort
yeah.
had a particular feature in mind for the clothing.
And the skirt seems to flow a little odd.
What would it be? Would it be Technomancer? Let's go with
He then says, "Yes, she's exactly as I was hoping she would be. Fantastic, worth every penny that I've invested in this. Um, does she already has she already had the personality programmed in, or do I need to designate her name as she's?" At which point she says, "No, I already know exactly who I am. Please, it's a pleasure to meet you, Mort Daddy. My name is Lilacs. Or Lilacs, sorry."
I believe Daddy Mort flows off the tongue better.
Mort Daddy.
I hate you.
Wait till you find out why she's named Lilacs.
No, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I know.
Eden's not there though, so
I know. This is the player.
In other words, I'm just gonna try to butter Mort up at this point. Like, so about these
Don't-
thighs,
don't
did
use
you
that phrase.
what were the specs you based this on? Was there and just going into detail about the thighs, still grumbling about the vampire loss.
All right. As you're talking about the thighs, make me another notice check. At a +2 this time.
She's gonna have a dick like a racehorse. I'm just. That's what I'm
Want
expecting.
some wang?
Well, her name is Lilextra.
Your votes for the food are notable and terrifying.
She better have one with that name. She
I
better
was-
have one with that
I
name.
wasn't paying attention. I just realized what's going on here.
You
Yes.
idiot.
You have now met Mort's newest
you go, Dave.
plaything, Lilextra.
She pegs him on the weekends.
Little extra. I hate you.
And yes, Dr. Census, you notice that between those two thighs there is a little extra.
Pick up a meme soon.
I'm so happy that I'm not there.
And now
You are
more
kind of
love,
there.
Like,
It's
why would you
basically
ruin the hip to gap
I'm
ratio?
so happy I closed the picture a long time ago, so I don't have to look at it and go, "What?"
I could not get the AI art to put a lump within the skirt. But there's a reason why it is not a tight fitting skirt. Says, yes, well, sometimes I like to sit back and watch while I recharge, and I realized that it would be much more enjoyable to sit back and watch.
Kevin goes back to working on Pilgrim, trying to ignore this conversation.
This might be
Grim,
helpful
target
for
acquired.
Grim.
No,
He doesn't
I'm
quite
kidding.
know how things work. What would you be willing to film a short mini-series?
Oh, by all means, I'm more than happy to perform for the camera.
Grim, you're going to get a horrible message later.
Oh no, you're gonna send that to the demon boy? It's gonna destroy the town on principle.
I think the cyber might have problems with you sending pornographic videos to a 7-year-old.
Well, I'm an android. I don't care.
He is made of parts far older than 7, so it's okay.
Actually, he was
This
put
one
into a
isn't.
brand new chassis.
Oh, well, never mind.
So he's younger.
He is made of parts almost younger than Eden.
Well, look at it this way. They're almost the same age. Mort, perhaps there's 2 options for you. Anyway, got
He
that
says,
kind of-
yes, come, sit with me. In fact, why don't you take a seat right next to Mr. Kalen here? Walks forward, takes a seat, says, yes, by all means. Ensign, I love watching you work, Mort Daddy.
You know, Mort, I make stimulants and other things as well.
And he comes
Yeah.
back, says,
That's
yes,
the Mort-
so where were we? At
that's
which
the Mort-
point, the gray
Thank
in everyone's minds says, yes, having concluded my business, I do have other pressing engagements to get to and would like to be on my way. If there's nothing else needed from me, I will excuse myself and let you get back to the pressing matters at hand.
I'm not going to Mort's house ever. Never again. He has to be dying or on fire.
No, this explains what the common herd was doing.
And yes, the Naruni then proceeds to leave. Unless anybody is stopping him.
Hey, Circus, put that picture of that broad back up, please.
The
I mean,
picture
and by broad, I mean, you know.
Can you play the crying game music over it?
There's no lump there. There's no.
She is tucked. I couldn't
Your
get
guns-
the
We
AI
already
art to
talked
give
about
the
that,
lump.
JT.
Your gun's digging into my hip.
Where's the Mike Obama?
Oh, wait, no, I have a meme for this.
I couldn't get the AI art to do it. Anytime I would try and give prompts to
Finkel is
Give the Michael
Einhorn.
Obama lump.
Rams?
Man, Kyle and his NPCs, I swear.
There is
You
no
get so much
blaming
time
Kyle
with that
for
in
this.
this
This is a fan purchased NPC, but it was not
It's
purchased
dragging
by
me
Kyle.
away.
You don't know that.
Yes,
Are
I
you
do.
sure you can't call it Sylvia?
It is a Cynthia model, but it has a little extra. This is why her name is Lil Extra.
Oh, posted in the other one too.
I
Circus,
actually-
is this your revenge for all my memes?
I went looking
is
for the
some-
Lady
this-
D gif and I couldn't find it. You
Oh,
know the
jeez.
one.
Oh, I know
I just
exactly
saw-
which one.
I just
Yep.
saw Kevin drinking. It looked like he was drinking Pepto.
I'm saying now I really
Is it
Oh,
was
Gatorade.
I was like, he probably is the wisest one amongst us. Drink some Pepto Bismol after all this.
All right, for the rest of the meeting is, like I said, nothing really gets decided upon. Nothing is even put to a vote until somebody says, "I vote we adjourn this meeting for 24 hours," given this new information about the Southern Baronies that has been put in, and so that we can properly digest the offers of both the Tomorrow Legion and the Barony of Hope, and decide what direction we wish to take of the three directions provided to us. The first being the Tomorrow Legion's offer, the second being we're ignoring the Southern Barony because we're not getting involved with vampires,
You mean the
despite
Southern
what
Kingdom.
the Southern Kingdom, yes. And the Barony of Hope, or the continued isolation, which frankly sounds best to me. Also, I posit again that as he has not been in attendance in months, we remove the council head position from Tejas and proceed to invoke a replacement. I pick me. At which point Mort says, "Yes, I thoroughly agree. We should adjourn for the day, and I should be given at least 24 hours to ponder upon the events that have occurred today."
Circus.
Yes.
The one-armed one, I'm forgetting his name.
Lucas, yes.
Lucas. He spiked my interest last session. Once the council breaks up, I would like to speak with him.
All right. The council adjourns, and Lucas, we'll put Lucas up again. Did that pop him up?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, Lucas, accompanied by
Kevin would also want to talk
another
to
halfling.
we want to talk to the Dragonborn and the mechanic guy too, whenever there's a chance.
All right. So,
The hips in this town are wonderful.
So I don't know if we'll have
so
enough
Lucas,
time to-
accompanied by his secretary Flera, start walking this way. Synthris, you can approach her.
Madam Clara, I would like to discuss something with Sir Lucas, given the chance. Perhaps he might benefit from things besides council, so why talking with me?
He says, "Be quick about it.
Mort's
What is your
speeding
pro-
out the door.
You seem to. I lose parts often, and I see that you have had a mishap as well. Would you care to have a prosthesis attached?"
He looks at you and says, "We have some of the finest cyber doctors available within town. If I wanted to replace my arm, I would have. I keep it this way as a memento in memoriam and in a way of penance at my failure as a man to protect my wife."
You seek redemption or atonement?
Didn't
I
they have
see.
this conversation last week? Or am I
They did
missing
have this
something?
conversation.
Yeah.
We had part of it.
Mhm. I seek neither redemption nor atonement. I seek only to live out and accept myself
want some
self-imposed
wang.
punishment as a failure.
What is this failure you speak of? Perhaps. Well, I won't hold you up too long, but should you need assistance, I see one soul trying to redeem another. Please contact me on my comms, and I'll give him the comm to reach out.
All right, Flara will take the comm, and she says, "Yes, I will put this where he will have ready access to it if and when he decides that the redemption is something he should be seeking."
Even if it's merely a favor, there are things that I need to redeem myself for. This seems like the right thing. And he'll kind of give a nod and walk off.
All right, so, yep, Pouts will stand up, head down, and as he stands up, Kaelin approaches, standing next to him, and the two of them depart together. Mort and Lilix head out at a brisk pace, Mort with the smile of a giddy schoolgirl upon his face.
Synthers with the zoom feature on. Wait for me!
Is Synthris following after them?
He's seen horrors. Now it's time to see whores.
He's seen similar video to this before, and it scarred him to the point where he teleported himself to who knows where.
And Grim needs a proper, improper education.
Don't be poisoning the 7-year-old, Doc.
I could always send it to you instead.
If I did, I will rip you apart, and then I will put you back together for at least a day. So,
Come here, I
just
feel
let
like
me
I'm
know.
in Thailand. Not Thailand, Taiwan.
Actually, they do have that in
Oh,
Thailand.
Thailand.
No, he meant
Bangkok.
Thailand.
Yeah, he meant
Thailand.
Thailand.
I knew a guy that went to Thailand, and we all knew why he was going.
Well, a little of both.
Those pad thai.
But
He was
Kevin
definitely
will-
messing with some noodles, so yeah, maybe.
we'll walk
So
back
He,
I
over.
he liked that Thai pad.
Taiwan is for chips. Thailand
Yes,
is
for
for
chips.
dicks.
Yes.
I
They
don't
don't
know.
call it Bangkok for nothing.
Taiwanese ladyboys are a thing too.
You would know.
Kevin will walk up to the Dragonborn and the
Only
mechanic
because
guy.
I had to do research.
I saw Hangover too.
You would know.
Somebody asked for an NPC, and I wanted to research it.
I'm going to put it under horrific Mort video.
Somebody.
And
If
we
you
will
make
let
that as fan art, the cast will lose bennies.
I really wish I had the love interest card.
if anybody wants to write Mort fan fiction about Dr. Synthris recording this, I will award double Benny for that.
It took me a fucking full second to
Why
realize
would you do that?
because we have in our audience a known and
That's funny,
Quite
common nerd.
talented.
That's funny.
Sunker, this is why I miss Snazzle. I usually make him do this shit.
Yeah, Snazzle just fucking hell. I miss Snazzle. We'll see him later in the week, Doctor.
I mean, an accomplished Mort fan fiction writer happens to be in our live audience right now, so I'm just throwing that out for him.
You know what?
How hard is it to write more fan fiction? Shit.
I don't participate, but I get all the camera angles.
I could be that jerk and say, how hard is it to write any fan fiction? But that's just me being catty.
I mean, Mort in my game has a giant Norse barbarian werewolf in love with him, so I guess it works. Look
Tell
at you,
me,
Hartman.
I'm just saying, Mort's response. Tell me, which of yours is which is your favorite wonder of the world? I'm partial to the Eiffel Tower, if you get my drift.
That's becoming more of a thing in my life.
Telekinesis. What's telekinesis?
Get me out of here!
You are out of here.
Click your heels together.
Way out of here!
Click your heels together 3 times.
It's like home. Shit, I am here.
And the ambassador will approach Mort, or will approach Palps as he leaves. They pair off.
That's right, you're all alone in there now, Glitterleader.
Jahul does not. Yeah, Jahul approaches Garak and Olga as they leave. They seem to be together, and
Kevin will just like nod, saying, "Yeah, see you at casino, I guess."
Yeah, the 3 of them head out, getting into a vehicle and heading towards the casino. Now, let us back to the tavern. It appears the same folks are down here drinking as before.
Somebody's missing.
Lucian is still here.
I'm here.
Oh, and Eden ripped herself out of the mind link as soon as she left, by the way.
Can she do that?
Yeah.
She
doesn't
can
have to
close the
accept
mind
it.
link. Yeah, she can close her mind off to the mind link.
I
She
do
just
that
started
instead.
screaming and like, ooh.
I mean, I could technically open it back up if I felt like it. So it really
But
don't
it would
matter.
be forced.
I heard she's
Alright.
into that, so.
Enjoy reading Synthesis' mind from now on, by the way.
All right, so Grim and Lucian, you guys are
I
here.
am
Who
not
is it
reading
you're
the
saying
mind,
is
sorry.
not here?
Lucian, obviously.
Lucian's.
This is
Lucian's
how we
there.
make psi shields.
Lucian's hanging out with you, Grim.
Where?
He's outside right now.
Tavern.
Hans is not here.
Yeah, Hans is there. He's at the casino.
I don't remember how I did the shared vision. Yes. All right, Lucian is now inside.
You know what I've
All
been
right.
thinking? Seems like a lot of assholes are interested in this shithole of a town. There's got to be a reason why. It ain't worth a damn.
Rook kind of approaches. Are you saying this out loud?
Saying it to Lucian. It's right fucking next to
Well,
me.
I figure they just showed up because of the work and the sapphires. Which there aren't even any, which there ain't even any sapphires left.
Which was
As
my
I take a
damn
drink.
point.
And I am saying this out loud.
One of the people kind of looks over at you. What do you mean there are no sapphires left?
Shit, there's just empty mines all around this place, man. I think I think this town killed the golden goose.
I certainly hope so. I'd hate to actually have to go somewhere and do real work and not just tend to the farm.
Farm life's a good life, simple life. Nothing wrong with that.
These mines are more dried up than Eden's womb.
Ha
Bold of you to assume Eden has a womb.
It's robotic. Kinda dried
It's
up.
like unopened plastic down there. There ain't nothing. You ever seen one of those Barbie dolls we found in the trash? Ain't even got nipples. It's a damn shame. I did find something called a real girl doll though, and that thing was anatomical.
What the hell's wrong with you?
I find all kind of things in the trash, man.
The corruption spreads.
This is all your fault. You got the wheels going. The perverted cat has been let out of the perverted bag.
You see what happens when I don't get my regimen of thighs?
We need to get the hell out of this place. This place sucks.
Yeah, I think hopefully Glitter Leader is negotiating now, and we'll be able to move on soon and get back to the true mission.
He couldn't negotiate his way out of a paper bag.
He had the
patron
with him.
as you're saying, this place sucks. Well, it's definitely better than some of the places I've lived. I mean, I have yet to have any of my neighbors eaten by Simban.
Nobody's talking to you. Mind your business.
Well, you're talking about my town. A man has a right to defend his residents.
If I said anything untrue,
Speaking of bad negotiations.
Mind your tongue. Man in the bar, whatever your name is, you're talking to a killing machine. You don't want to get him mad.
Gonna start a bar fight.
So, what is it about this town that you seem to be taken so offense to?
What
Well,
about
for
this
one-
town has you want to protect it so hard you're willing to die for in a bar?
well, for one, it's run by a bunch of incompetents who could give a shit about the rest of you. But I mean, that's just,
Well, I don't
Not to
went from
mention
a guy
it's over-
complaining to being willing to die for
Observation.
something in a bar.
Not to mention, there was a vampire infestation. You got a dragon that all but fucked off and left y'all to fend for yourselves.
half of the council wanted y'all to be taken over by vampires. What do you
Yeah,
think
the
of that,
council
buddy?
wants everyone down here dead. Y'all are nothing but trash in their eyes, and yeah, I mean we can keep going, but if you're happy living in ignorance, more power to you. Ignorance is bliss.
I mean, if we're nothing but trash in their eyes, they must really care about their trash for financing us as well as they do.
You mean
Means doing all of the maintenance that the towns or that the farms require.
you mean fattening you up for the vampires?
Like I said, it's fine if you're happy in this little town that we consider shitty. It's more power to you for being happy in your ignorant bliss. I wish that could be me, but it's not. But it's fine. It's fine. He can have his opinion. You can have yours. This is a big enough world for opinions of all kinds.
Yeah, you're allowed to be wrong.
I'm just saying, don't pick a fight with the robot death machine. I
mean,
don't want to have to clean up the mess. So I'm kind of being selfish in that.
It's definitely it does have its flaws, but it's definitely a safer place to live than where I came from.
Yeah,
Oh,
why don't
yeah.
you go down to that trash heap down there, see how safe that was?
And prisons are pretty safe if you're in a nice one.
So are fortresses. And the only difference between a prison and a fortress is what side of the door the locks are on.
Hey, I'm not arguing with you there. I like the open road personally. Traveling. That's why we've been here too long. I'm getting antsy.
At least they
Make
have
me
good
an-
drinks.
Make me a notice check as he's spouting off about his neighbors having been eaten in his previous place.
Both of us?
Yeah, you were both there.
Oh, Benny, that. Oh, never mind. I got a good roll.
Oh, wait, there it is.
I got a 10 double raise.
I am in a Benny then. Because that was dog shit.
I don't remember the name of the town from episode 1, but yes, with your success with a raise, there's a distinct possibility he's talking about the town from episode 1.
Oh, you from that shithole we saved where the monsters were eating everybody?
Yeah, that we went and saved town folks and we helped set them up, gave them money and supplies. I remember that place.
Yes, you guys came. The Tomorrow Legion came through town. I never actually met the team that went through, but they went and found out what was happening to our people. Came back and told us that those who were missing had been eaten. And then the Tomorrow Legion took the prisoners and rehabilitated them. And now there is a Simvin population within Castle Refuge.
Yeah, thanks to us. Now, here, when you get eaten, you don't just disappear and not have any worries anymore. You get turned into vampire slaves. Which is better?
I mean, I guess that could be a form of rehabilitation if you look at it, Grim. The Vampire Rehabilitation Program. VRP.
Undead slaves. Doesn't seem good.
And yes, the Legion does seek to rehabilitate those who can be. That just because you were one thing does not mean that is what you are locked into forever. I mean, we might not all agree with that to some extent, but
I couldn't live in the Tomorrow Legion anymore. Not after those monsters that ate my friends came through town and let us know that they had been established as part of an adventuring party once more.
well, to be fair, I think we killed most of the ones who ate people from your town.
Well, to be fair,
You took 2 prisoners and brought them back to the Legion to face justice.
Well,
yeah, but those were the vegetarians of the group.
To be fair, we wiped out those monsters there. These people invited the monsters to eat you here. There's a difference.
What monsters do you mean?
The vampires.
What are you talking about, vampires?
The council members who invited the vampires into your town that have been eating people and turning them into slaves.
So tempted to object read something and show that whole conversation.
This is gonna help all your negotiations, Anvek. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's okay. Don't hold your nose. It's all right.
These are just the little people. Who cares what they think?
Apparently, you cared enough to try and start a revolution.
Grim cares. I'm just trying to keep you from
First thing
killing
you
everybody.
did when you showed up to this town was like, I think we need a revolution here.
Yeah, that's when I cared about the little people. Now I don't care about them either. I think this whole town's a loss. I don't. They're all ungrateful bastards. let them live out whatever fate they want. Now, Grim, we know they ain't been told about everything that's going on. They just the little people who are blindly happy. Let's just leave them in their bliss and finish our drinks.
All right, I'll buy him a drink then.
Look at that. See,
All right.
he's even buying you a drink.
You buy him a drink.
A toast to ignorance is bliss.
I'll drink to that.
He says, I'll drink to whatever it takes. A toast to more free stuff. And he drinks his drink.
Bunch of goddamn takers in this town.
I was worried he was saying
Would you
more something.
would you say that this impressed him or no, Circus?
That he's a little bit.
Are you saying this is a town of welfare recipients?
Yes.
Oh,
In a good way or a bad way?
It's basically Section 8 the town.
Well, have you actually discussed with the council as to? You assumed that the council had gotten rich off of exploiting these guys, but you hadn't heard any mention of taxes of the lower town paying a tribute to the upper town. You heard a mention of charitable contributions and taking the high town taking care of low town.
why would you complain when you're getting stuff free and then being fed to vampires that you don't know about?
So, just as Grimm's enjoying his time.
So it's a completely capitalist society, is what you're saying, that Lucian wants to go over and blow up.
No, not anymore. I'm done with it. I don't even care about this
Oh,
town.
okay. I'm just doubling down that you're a dumbass.
Who is a
motherfucker.
trusted friend?
All right.
That's up to
Well-
the DM, I think.
Okay. Read that card again, though.
Betrayed. A trusted friend turns against you, allying with your foes and spilling your secrets. You get a point of conviction or refresh your bennies if conviction isn't in play.
All right, Dr. Centris, give yourself a conviction. Notice it says it
notice
turns
it
against
says
you,
and not the party. Yeah. I'm glad you.
not turns against your party.
I'm glad you.
Nice.
So you
So
cannot
which
play
one
that
of my
on
romantic
Grim.
interests are not going to be gunning for you? I'm pretty sure.
That's
it's
why
the
I left it
fucking
up to the
demon.
All right, I am going to do mind reading, hypnotic suggestion to this guy that just drank the drink.
Mm-hmm. What suggestion are you making towards him? Or towards his mind?
You really want to get to the bottom of this whole vampire thing. Like, are there vampires? What are they talking about? Like, I'm just going to put in his mind that kind of gnawing desire to figure out
Make sure you
what's
put
going
it in
on.
that the council is the one who
with these
invited
vampires.
them in here.
No, I just want to put the little seed in there. He can go with the rest. So I got it with a raise. He doesn't even know I did anything to his mind. And it will last a week.
All right. Okay, you
Just,
put
you
in
know,
that seed.
Put the little seed in
Seeds of
there of him wanting
destruction.
to really figure out what was going on with vampires. There's something about vampires. I want to dig into it, figure it out.
Mhm. I mean, I have to say, I am definitely not the biggest fan of being eaten. So, if there's something else out there that is looking to make a snack of me, I should investigate that.
Yes, you don't want to have to leave this town you find safe just to have to find another one, because we know how hard that can be, especially one that pays for everything. Freed-loading motherfucker. Nah.
I buy him another drink. Hopefully
I
he gets
thought-
drunk enough to do something about it.
I'm just ignorant. I thought there was some explanation. Y'all just happy to be what y'all are. So more power to you, I guess. Shit, ain't nothing for me to do here. I
Is
don't
it the
believe it.
happy guy?
Thought
Can
they
we
were
make it
being
the happy
exploited.
guy?
No,
Yeah, I
it is
thought
not
they
the-
were being exploited, but they're apparently not. They're happy. So whatever, man. One thing I learned from DT in his trip to the Middle East is not to mess with other people's affairs, the cultures you don't understand.
Yep.
All right. He, yeah, it is not generic bar patron number 8. It is one of the civilian.
We're not true.
The
We're not
artless
nation
civilians.
building. We're
Is it the one that looks
truth-telling.
like Mr. Beast?
It's not that. He won't
No,
let it be
it
that
is
one.
not that one. It's the one that's next to Grim.
Oh, okay.
The one with the child.
Maybe
Not
you
the
should
other
bring
one
your
with-
kid in a ball all the time, lady, man, whatever you are. I can't tell him the sound no more.
And you haven't even met Lilex.
I know, but through the mind link, I could feel the disgust that I pictured, and I put 2 and 2 together.
Through the mind link, you see the flapping dong within
By
the skirt.
disgust, you mean their
I
happiness.
see some sort of shadow on the ground under her skirt. It don't make sense.
God of Zoom feature.
Oh Lord, this is an adventure in and of itself.
Nah, but you just go on living your life, man. I thought one thing when I got to this town. I've been proved wrong, and it is not my place to help those that are happy. If you're happy, you're happy. More power to you. Too many people that need my help that want my help. I ain't gonna waste my energies on those who are happy in their ignorance.
All right. And as you guys sit and drink, how long are you going to sit and drink and discuss?
I'm done talking after we're done with our
Mhm.
little discussion. I'll sit there with Grim as long as he's there.
Are you listening and taking
yeah.
in rumors as well? Then go ahead and
yeah.
make me
Oh,
a
yeah.
notice check.
It's kind of the main reason I even came here to just keep my ear to the ground.
Grim's waiting for a drink or somebody to shoot. Or both.
Hey, like 10's my number today.
All right, a 10. Yep. As the day progresses, you go from late morning to early afternoon. Early afternoon rolls around, and you start hearing some rumors. The rumors being mentioned. Have you heard? More of us are going to actually have to go to work. Apparently, the mine workers, several haven't been showing up to their shifts. They're asking for more volunteers to take mine shifts anymore.
Yeah, they probably got eaten by the vampires.
And one of them is like, that sounds terrible. I mean, we might actually have to do work now.
Ain't that a shame?
Well, you
having to
can't
do
work if you're dead.
Work ain't so bad. Man can find purpose in work, and a man without purpose is no man at all. I found this book on tape by some guy named Peterson. Talked all about cleaning your room. When was the last time you cleaned your room?
When was the last time you seen a lobster?
You know, they have serotonin just like humans.
One person who had come in and was talking about, man, I don't want this to happen. I would actually have to work as a man could find purpose behind work. It's like, oh, purpose. That sounds awful.
You know what? I'm gonna mind read, hypnotic suggestion this guy too.
You're gonna give him a work ethic?
I'm gonna give him a work ethic. This dude wants to get to work. I need to do this whole damn bar. I'll put everybody to work. There we go. I got a raise for a week. This man has found newfound purpose. No, the implant is purpose is found through hard work. He wants to get a job.
He heads up. You know, and you're probably right. I should put in some effort.
That's what I'm talking about.
Head out and volunteer for one of the mining shifts.
Yeah. Go work hard. Feel good when you get home.
Put some hair on my chest.
Yeah. I didn't do the whole bar. I got a lot of PowerPoints to use.
And this one stands up and starts to walk out.
You know what? How many people are in this bar just drinking their day away?
Enough to keep the bar funded.
Yeah, but the bar doesn't need to be funded because they'll just be giving money too if they don't make money. So it's all pointless. I'm gonna put at least 5 more people to work. Do you want to roll 5 times or just one?
Just one more time. One more time
right.
To cover them all.
Hey, if nobody's working,
we'll
how
take
the
this
hell
as
are they funding this town?
They're just printing money, sir. We're waiting for the economy to crash.
It seemed like the only one working here is that commoner guy, and he sucks. Anyway, I mean, our buddies here at the bar.
I'm just gonna do +9 to the points to cover everyone I'm doing.
Yeah.
If he's the only one that works, does that mean he's actually...
Hey.
Oh.
Yep. You mass hypnotic suggestion a work ethic into several of these people.
You should all take up and do what needs to be done. Help bring this town more
To its knees?
work ethic.
Oh,
Desire.
Several of them
Be
put
better
their
men.
drinks- Yep. Several of them put their drinks aside and head out to go work the farms or do some more salvage and reclamation out in the scrapyard, or head out into the mines. Because
hey,
there
that was
are the
pretty good.
three
You should
major-
give a speech and put more of these bums to work.
I think we'll start off small, Grim, and see if this does anything to help change things. I doubt it, though. I think there's too many people in this town that are just used to a handout. And when change does come, when they do have to work in mass, it'll cause a revolution, and we'll see who survives, but that ain't going to be our problem. We'll be long gone by then.
I don't know. It seems like we've been stuck in this place forever.
It's only been a few days.
Forever.
I think you might need to recalibrate your
Forever.
time setting.
Feels like we've been stuck here for months, but it's only been a few days.
Forever.
Oh goddamn, he's in a loop again. Snap out of it.
Forever.
Well, barkeep, at least you're working. Doing good.
Always working. You see the guy, the map sketcher back there. Yeah, we try and stay busy around here.
Well, he certainly ain't no vampire. He's well fed.
And for chat, to remind the bartender here.
A healthy beard too.
And before anybody accuses me of doing him dirty, JJ chose this picture. I gave him a couple to choose from, and this was the one he liked.
That is a thick head of hair right there. His whole head.
Face of hair.
Thick and luxurious. This dude definitely conditions.
His life partner and partner in business, not life partner. Sorry, business partner, co-owner, co-proprietor of the tavern, and cartographer. Mr.
I think
Lycan
you had it
Lupin.
right. This dude definitely looks like he plays for a certain team.
He's definitely a life partner.
He plays for Team Banana.
We need to hook him up with that new robot that showed up.
Why? The robot doesn't have a banana. She has a penis.
We could paint it yellow.
We can flavor it.
She could pill it.
Flavor the damn thing.
Let him open like a coconut.
Those would be the two owners, managers of the Dragon's Tavern, called Tejas's Place, because it is the tavern in Lowtown is owned by
Wait,
the Sapphire
the
Dragon.
bum dragon who's never around, never works, owns a tavern full of people who never work?
Yes.
Jeez.
You know what would make this tavern a little better? Some entertainment.
Well,
I'm
that's your
going to
department.
create an illusion that's going to last for 5 minutes if I get a raise of just a bar tavern musical thing. Just give us some sound, some light shows.
Oh, that's right. I need to.
We're going to have us a little fun time here.
See how off the wall it gets when we don't have
1, 2,
keep us in check.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Jesus Christ. 7 extra PowerPoints to go all out.
What'd you make?
Is this it?
I did not make it deadly though, so I'm not trying to kill anybody.
What'd you make? I didn't hear you.
I'm making like a tavern rock band to play for 5 minutes. I want them to play Thunderstruck by AC/DC.
Sounds like
Oddly enough,
mariachi music.
Oddly enough, the music.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna
You
make
tried
it
to, you tried to cast a rock band, and the only music that plays in this tavern is this.
That's fine. All right.
Any music you try, even if somebody tries to hum a different song, it comes out as the Cantina music.
Good deal. And I spent music. I mean, I spent PowerPoint so they can play, be heard, they can move, they can walk, they can whole thing
The mariachi band dances around.
for 5 minutes.
Thank you for reminding me to change to the official soundtrack of the Dragon's Tavern.
I've gone through 27 PowerPoints in this damn bar.
And have accomplished nothing. I love it.
It's not easy enslaving people against their will.
I'm enslaving them for better.
Enslaving them to do something with their damn lives.
I'm going to do something with their lives. That's the kind of enslavement I'll proudly take
then
credit
you
for.
can just mind fuck them to just be happy about it.
Oh.
Yeah, maybe they'll learn something while they're doing it. Shit, you're nothing but programming, so it's kind of the same thing.
Oh,
wow. Potato, girl.
All right, so yes, there is now a mariachi band playing.
Potato Programo.
You see what happens when you don't acknowledge artificial intelligence.
I wonder if we'll get the donkey at some point here.
Ooh, a donkey show.
Hey, I could have done that. That'd have been cool.
Not on the same episode we introduced Lilix.
Well, we would have Lilith in the donkey show. She'd be the star. He'd be the star. It would be the star.
Mort has a lot of outfits.
Technically,
let's
that
shoot
was
some
Mort might have an inflatable donkey
Oh,
costume.
you're so
We
violent.
don't know.
I'm just
You
trying
probably
to.
would.
It's the
My hope is from actually working, they will understand what they're trying to be taught, and will actually continue to get that feeling even after I'm long gone.
They're all going to be vampire food by the time we leave here.
I thought we killed all the vampires.
They'll be back.
That's after we're gone, though. You said by the time we leave here.
They invited more, I'm sure.
I don't think they're dumb enough to come back with us here.
You'd be surprised.
I would be surprised.
All right.
All right, sorry. That's all I'm doing.
Yes. So you do hear rumors. And there, it sounds like there is a population crisis that they are realizing now, because significant numbers of the people who were actually going to work were taken out by the vampires. And all that's left were the welfare recipients.
Well, I've done what I can. I could do more, but that's all.
Do you find it weird that they had the vampires kill the people that worked and not the bums?
Well, that's because the people that worked were in the mines. So people that didn't work and did nothing weren't in the mines.
Yeah, but
In the
you'd think
mines
they'd be
and in the
easier to kill
junkyard.
and more likely, better to
It
be
was more of
sacrificed.
it was basically like getting your food delivered. They set up in the mines. They lived in the mines. Mine workers came in, made it nice and easy for them. At least that's what I think. I could be wrong.
There's also
don't-
There's also the argument that the mine workers were off and actually working and doing things, whereas the people who weren't taking the jobs were busy socializing and had a friend network that would realize when they were missing, beyond just he didn't
Hey.
show up for work today.
That makes sense too. Look at that. I don't claim to understand the mind of a vampire. I've been hanging out with Hans for a while now. I still don't quite understand him. Talks about cassette tapes and jamming to some band called the Seagulls or something. I don't quite know what he's talking about.
He just has the right priorities. I know it's confusing. All the other vampires want blood. Hans wants music.
Something about right cola.
Every once in a while, the playlist switches over to a little bit of Susie and the Banshees, and Hans is like,
Yeah.
"Oh yes, I am a vampire, aren't I?"
It's lukewarm
Hans,
tab.
yeah,
Thank
He
you
said
very much.
something about this guy from a band
They
called
did
Joy
the
Division was
monster
actually a
mash.
vampire, didn't really die. It's crazy talk.
Hans, I need you to edit the video.
Is that what Dr.
I'm-
Printress is doing during the downtime? Is recording video for Mort? All right, so
What
Kevin,
you've seen,
where-
all right, know what it
Kevin,
is.
since we haven't discussed, what are you doing after the council meeting?
Who'd you
Kevin
ask? Did you
left.
ask the guy who
Oh.
left?
Shit, I forgot he left.
He had to go be grown
The
up.
guy that's been gone for half an hour now.
I thought
It is
he had-
partially an excuse to examine Mort's house for stuff, but yes, mostly video.
I thought he had to leave a half hour before the end of the show, not a half hour.
That
not
is
an
what
hour
he
in.
said, but I
Yep,
guess
but he left an hour earlier than we were expecting.
I guess he got his
He-
times
All
mixed
He
right.
put a message up. He had a message up.
Oh, I missed the message. All right, so we will go from. Yes, that is what's happening here. You are inspiring Lowtown to get to work and listening to a mariachi band of your own construction.
Yeah. I
that-
work them hard, but I play hard too. I was tempted to just make a illusion or disguise myself as the dragon coming back and just take over the council. But I'll save that for when I hook up with the doc. We can run that plan by each other.
let me switch
Your
over.
savior has returned.
Oh God.
Grim is
Yeah.
everywhere.
The only sounds you hear coming from Mort's tower is boost, 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 boost. If you've seen High School XD, you know what that means.
Better than the sound of KY hitting flesh.
The sound of macaroni and cheese echoes throughout your ears. All right,
The
Grim.
critiques of positioning. Now move your leg over there.
Not here.
You're blocking my camera.
Synthris is also not here. Eden, you came back to the casino.
Just write up a report, so nothing really that exciting.
So you are writing a report and making a request. Hans, you are down actually in the casino. Were you doing anything special or just gambling some more?
He's gambling, listening to the mind link, being very confused because he's only getting snips and tatters and bits and pieces of everybody's conversation that actually comes through. He's like,
Lots of macaroni.
And as
What?
you're hanging around up here, you two see several. You notice that there aren't quite as many people in the casino as usual.
that sounds
there are-
about right, given the violence, the loss of people.
You know, there's something that brings in the crowd, like, attempted assassination that occurred, last night?
Yep, yesterday.
I was
And
say yesterday.
do-
I was-
You do see that most of the damage has been repaired by now.
Impressive. Yeah, so that just means he has the pick of his machines. He can walk from machine to machine. And he can use two machines next to each other, so he doesn't have a whole lot of competition. So he's enjoying himself. Is Eden actually down here just sitting at one of the
I
tables
thought
or
she was
sitting
writing
nearby?
I thought she was writing the report in a room, and then I was
Oh,
going to
okay.
just have her do something else after she was done.
Okay,
In a room.
so you're writing
In a
your
room.
report in your room. I will go ahead and stick
Yep.
you outside of the.
I had to make sure
Map
the puppy
walls.
stopped following me. My goodness.
Hans is being nice to the ladies who keep coming by and asking if he wants a drink, and just keeps giving them a couple of credits every time they come by. No, thank you. No, thank you.
Just keep coming by and tempting me. Don't actually give me anything.
Yep. And yeah, he just gambles, and he's literally just listening. And if anybody comes over and starts talking to him, he will engage them, but he doesn't assume that anyone will, because most people are here to just gamble. So he'll just spend the time listening to everybody's thoughts that go through the link.
Mhm. Yeah, you hear that? You come across some of the same rumors up there. You're hearing that the mines are oddly empty, and some of them are going to have to actually put in more than a 3-day work week these days and can't spend nearly as much of their time gambling away what they earn in the mines.
Oh well. It's gonna suck for them. They'll figure it out. Or they'll move. And yeah, he'll just spend time wasting money.
And as you're working, you do see Grak and Olga show back up.
If he sees them, he'll just raise his hand as he's gambling.
Walk in like they own the place.
They do. It's appropriate.
And Grak approaches and walks over to Hans as you raise your hand. He says, back at it, I see.
Yes, I love these machines. I don't even have to deal with the people with the cards and the dice and stuff. I can just click and tap and whatever. It's great.
So, what did you think of our wonderful... You can tell he's being very sarcastic as he says wonderful little city council.
So yeah,
We're very efficient at wasting time.
I lived in a bureaucracy a long time ago. I'm just gonna say it's not all that different. Little less violent. a little less violent. But yeah, it's good to see that it's not a whole bunch of just dictators just telling people what to do and pointing. It's a whole group of people telling people what to do, and some of them don't seem to want to listen. Which is great.
August, it certainly went about as well as I expected. You do seem to have made a few friends. Hopefully, tomorrow when we put things to a vote, it will go your way. Although I would suggest possibly trying to influence some of those who you think may be the most opposed to you to try and garner favor and get people to vote your way.
Yeah, that little guy doesn't seem to like us much.
It would be interesting to see what you could do to persuade him, get him onto your case. I fear Lucas may be a lost cause. No matter what happens, he will probably encourage you to vote, or encourage others to vote isolationism. I fear in his mind, he died that same day with his wife. And he's just waiting for reality to catch up with his
If
wife.
he can get through it, he'll be okay. But that's what humans do. They get upset about something, and then time passes, and they get a little less upset, and they remember it, but it doesn't hurt as much if they get past it.
Eden's Donkey Show.
Well,
just tip
he has
$50.
an awful long
A drink for the
time
cat.
to wait to
no.
get past
Moving.
it.
Benny to Witch. JT,
Yeah. And Hans just kind of has a look in his eyes. Okay, I'm going to go back and gamble a little bit.
Hold on. Eden's Donkey Show for $50. A drink for the cat. Keep it moving. Benny to Witch, JT, and Hans.
Thank you.
Wow.
Eden's Donkey Show. Let us know who you would like the werewolf tip drinks to go to as well, or werewolf
good point.
pennies.
Oh,
Because
that's a good point. Yeah.
Mega
tell us.
did offer to double it up.
Double it up. You're giving the puppies stuff too.
I gotta go get a drink.
Oh, I went too quickly. I opened up my flask already. I won't use it. So yeah, after he says that,
I've
he'll
got
just
mine
go back.
poured.
He'll go back to gambling, kind of like, oh yeah, he does have a long time.
Yeah, humans get past this. Elves, however, are a bit.
Yeah, tell me about it. I've been around for a while. What year is it? I don't even remember.
We keep track of years.
Yeah,
That
we
reminds
used
me,
to.
Hans, who is older, you or Synthris?
I mean, I'm from 1985. But I jumped around in time a lot, so I don't know.
Yeah, that's fair.
Eden's Donkey Show has written me privately and said that James, Kyle, and JT get the bennies for the werewolf show.
Nice.
A donkey show for a werewolf show.
The
Did
Eden's
someone
Donkey
buy us?
Show.
Did someone buy us a drink?
Yeah, someone bought us a
Oh
drink.
shit! I gotta get a drink.
God damn it.
I'm eating my
Let me
Bucky's
know when I can
sizzling
go,
crackers.
Oh, that has gone. Ugh. Let me get a different drink.
I'm gonna go get
on.
my chips too.
Excited
He's
for
so
a drink.
happy.
I'm fucking excited. I'll be right back.
On the rocks, old fashioned.
I accidentally bought this thinking it was a sidecar. I should have read the ingredients.
Not a sidecar.
Not a
Is it
sidecar.
any good?
No, it's just basically whiskey with some like water and other shit.
Sounds boring.
Oy.
All right, I've got a Stella
It's bad
Cedra.
when you can smell it all the way from like arm's length away. You can smell it. It's like, oh dear.
Just like Mort.
I made it.
Hail to the
I
one.
made a double just for you.
This is why I brought the portable barn. Splash barrier.
Anyway,
could do a
so just let me
Gallagher
know
show, I
when,
see.
When I'm allowed to be done with my report writing. I'll do something equally boring.
To Eden's Donkey Show. Equally boring.
Waiting for Mega.
Though it does have like
There
a
it goes
nice
again.
little bit of an aftertaste. I just don't like whiskey anymore because it made me too batshit crazy.
Hurry up, fidget spinner.
We're waiting.
I gotta remember to pick up moonshine one of these days.
All right. So yes, Eden, you have finished writing your report, getting it, and you can get it sent off.
Alrighty. After that, I'll actually go over and look for. Is there like a barracks or a training area?
There is the police
Gotta find the men in
academy.
uniform, doctor.
Oh, bring on Silas then.
There is a training grounds police academy.
She'll go there.
All right, you head there.
To Eden's Donkey Show.
I don't know if he got his
Thank you,
report yet,
Eden's Donkey
but-
Show.
Thank you, Eden's Donkey Show.
I don't have it poured yet, but I'll be drinking shortly.
God damn it.
Well, I had to get Jameson because I'm
Lilith
drinking out of a
Stunker just
Jameson
tipped
metal
$50.
cup from
Mort
Bike
is so
Week.
frisky.
Oh
I
no.
am amazed at how familiar he
Oh,
is to my
no,
inner thoughts.
another
no.
drink.
Hold
Salute
on.
to Mort's magic tongue.
Hold on.
Benny to
Fucking
JT
hell,
Frostio and
I
James and
guess I'll
myself.
buy a bottle for you guys.
Hold on. I can't.
Let's hopefully I did max out my credit card.
Why are you putting this on a credit card? you
Wait, that
crazy
was
girl?
you?
Because I don't feel like driving, and also F you.
That was you?
No, she's ordering more booze.
Oh, Lilith Sunker. Mort is so frisky. I am amazed at how familiar he is to my inner thighs. Salute to Mort's magic. Jesus Christ, magic tongue. Benny
Stop
and JT,
it.
Frost and Kyle and James and myself. What?
So.
Wait, hold on. JT,
Herself.
Frost and Kyle and James and myself. Oh, I see.
Oh,
Oh,
must
for
be
you.
Sunker and. Wait, no.
Don't get
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Oh, because some are on the other show, some are on this show. Okay, got it. Yeah. I think it's because
Oh.
myself is, maybe to.
Feeding the puppies.
Yeah.
I guess you get two in werewolf. I guess that's what that means.
Mhm.
Wee.
Yep.
Does
I
that
don't know
mean
what y'all
I
are
need to
talking
have
about.
another drink?
Yep.
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 I'll be
Another
right
drink.
Okay. It's a good thing I,
I
stuffed my
poured-
face with food.
I poured a double,
Oh, I hate
so I'm
whiskey
good.
so badly.
This whole thing's filled up.
Well, I might as well finish this off.
So nice.
I popped the
Alright, yeah.
Cedra.
I go to the police academy.
Look, it's a
I'm not
fancy
asking.
metal
Made
cup.
up the police academy. You see several of our civil servant types. Let's see,
And if they're a game, I'll start running them through their paces in the training grounds.
all right.
Not so good with sizzling crackers. Not a good combo.
I thank you guys for letting me break
Thank you
in
very
my,
much. That is
That's
very
what Little
sweet.
Extra
my
said.
A lot of
shotgun
strengths.
shows.
Thank you. The werewolf characters are going to need it.
What was the name on this one? Lilix what?
Lilix Eden.
Lilix Eden.
Or Lilix Sunker.
Lilix Sunker, that's.
There must be a better pun you could have come up with, man. Come on. You're just phoning it in now.
That made me want to have some more of my food, and I got Vietnamese spring rolls that have shrimp in them. They made them huge.
Nice.
Oh, I love the jumbo shrimp. Those are delicious. All
Yeah,
right, and
it's
now
kinda
I
surprising.
guess I'm beating up guards. Hopefully.
See how much you love yourself that you keep just buying this drink.
So when you take a bite of that jumbo shrimp, think of Mort.
Thank
Well,
Mort.
that's weird. I never
Put
think
that
of
in your
think
mouth.
of more ever. It's perfect.
It's more size.
Savor the taste. And then bite down.
What did we tell you about the teeth? More.
I believe you went over and said no pain, no game.
Joke's on you. He's into that shit.
Tastes like spring.
There's nothing he isn't into. He'd be into everything. I might as well try it every once in a while.
You mean that's physically possible?
All right. So Go ahead and make a fighting roll.
All right, and I'll probably Benny the fuck out of it, given how much I've just had to go over and just deal with a whole bunch of shite. Let's see. Rolling. I've been having a bit of a day. Don't worry, I used the stun setting.
You got lettuce in the spring roll? Isn't there supposed to be cabbage?
It has lettuce, cabbage, noodles, chicken, shrimp, and a peanut Thai sauce.
Mm.
All right.
Oh, Circus, what goes over and happens?
Let's see. You let me roll. You got a 17 on your fighting.
You guys fighting? Oh man.
She's
Sorry,
sparring.
You're busy going over and mind fucking people and then telling all the secrets.
Get
and
off your high horse,
also
bitch.
going over
Get
and
off your
doing all
high
that
horse.
stuff.
I'm making
It's
this
all
town
right.
better.
No, I mean you're doing you.
You're out sparring, fucking
I'm just-
around.
I'm just drinking, telling the truth.
And I'm trying to make people find more purpose in their life than living off the government dime.
I'm not even arguing. You're doing the best you can possibly do.
Whatever.
Wait till I
Don't
find
let
out.
your heart.
The cop you're sparring with
Condescending bitch.
doesn't quite hold his own.
Oh dear.
He is competent, but you are definitely outclassing him.
Girl bossed him.
Well, you could always try a little bit. Just you throw a little bit too much weight. You lose a little bit of your center, and when you do that, she like flips him over.
Oh.
Actually, this was basic training. This was even before I had to go over and learn all the tenets and stuff. I think Kevin could actually be pretty good at hair too.
And he's like, "Oh no, you pinned me again. Let's try again."
Hurt me, mommy.
At which point, you see a very familiar face standing in. Can I be next?
Oh no.
Step inside.
All right, and Officer Pyle steps up to you to spar. Go ahead and make another fighting roll.
Absolutely.
Pile on.
Time to go over and Red Sonja that shite.
I wish I was there. I would beef whoever she fights up so
That's
fucking
gonna be
much.
12.
Just constantly boost.
Mm-hmm.
You only have so many PowerPoints, my boy.
I have 60 PowerPoints, girl. Rock and fucking roll.
Boost only costs like 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Really?
Boost
Yeah.
and speed. I could speed them up too.
Oh god.
Yeah,
bad
in
you're mind
Rifts you
fucking
get
people.
10 per
If
time
only
when
we
you
were-
get PowerPoints.
If only we were there.
I start off with
Only-
30.
If only. Sadly, you're not. You're enslaving people, so enjoy that.
He's not enslaving
Oh no,
people.
it's just you went over and
He's
put
just-
an
Little
inkling
suggestion.
inside someone's brain. I believe I
It's
went
just
over and saw that
depriving
in
them
the
of free
second
will
Matrix
for a
movie.
couple weeks.
They have options. They
Oh,
just
He
One
has-
week.
They have
One
free.
week.
They have free will. They just have
You
a
know.
Work.
geese.
Can't
They're
not
un-
do what
they're
he's
un-
told
They're
them
under
to
a
do.
geese to work.
Yeah,
You know.
absence of free will.
They've
And,
been
you
made
know,
to think about their
I mean, they
lives.
could
I gotta
decide to
do the
stop
best
breathing.
possible to do.
Or they could go
See?
gamble.
options are optional. Anyway.
Gambling makes money too.
You know
What's
what?
he full of?
We have different
You're bennying?
moral spectrums.
You do beat him, but not by enough. Yeah.
Not by enough.
But not by. You don't absolutely trounce him. He holds his own.
Oh dear, that's
Mhm.
actually attractive. All right.
Not.
All of
Yeah,
us
it's,
have each
he does
of
not
the
lose. He does not lose with a raise. He still loses the competition, but you do not beat him with a raise.
Good job.
He seems to be trying his absolute best to be impressive.
Oh, you meant erasing. Okay, I thought you were making a double entendre there.
No, so he actually almost gets you a couple of times, but he's too busy. He stops and looks to make sure that you notice. Did you see how cool that was? And as he's stopping to see if you noticed the move he did, you're catching him.
You got to not go over and pause there. You can't really seal the deal if you just go over and stop a little bit short.
He distracts himself by trying to make sure you noticed what he did, and in that pause, you take advantage of the opening.
You can tell he's doing Rex Kwando.
There's an opening, yeah.
And yeah, she just goes over and plays around with him, and then just keeps training.
Now, you see, they're definitely not the best at martial combat, melee or ranged. In fact, none of them have any shooting whatsoever for physical. But there's a lot of mage focus.
Mage focus.
They can bolt with the best of them.
Oh,
Huh.
wow. That's a little bit out of my pay grade.
But you would be aware that certain factions don't like that.
Like, the one that went over and tried to fuck him over, which I don't think they're actually vying for anything. They're not involved.
I was more referring to the coalition, but yeah.
Yeah,
That's
but,
what she was talking about too.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant the what do you call them?
No,
The
I
Cyberknight,
remember
or not the
make
Cyberknight,
make
the
Earth
Mystic
heck
Knights.
human again. Meha. But yeah, she just keeps going on and training until they kind of wear out. And that's pretty much what she does.
Wearing out the boys.
All right,
Not
she
my
goes
fault
to
they
wear
can't
out.
keep up.
She goes to wear out an entire platoon of police officers.
Oh,
Well,
I've
it's a bit
seen this
pent up.
movie.
As one would expect.
Well, it was a bit pent up. I mean, after vampires and all that stuff. You guys need to go over and work on your own physical.
Is her name Eden Lily by any chance?
And that's what I do.
All right, and let's see what it does. So Hans, you gamble.
This
You hear
whiskey's
the rumor.
fucking hitting like a truck, just so y'all know.
My dick
Alright.
is so huge, guys. My
All I've
mind
eaten
dick.
is like 5 crackers all day.
I'm waiting for him to start talking like Will Ferrell after he gets shot with the dart.
I know, man. You're crazy, man. You're crazy.
And
You got it.
That's a great movie.
so the rest of the day passes pretty much without incident. You do see Grok and Olga come back to there. Kevin's not here, so we can't roleplay anything. He was doing it during this time. They did recommend probably
He's
trying
cleaning
to,
his suit.
yeah, he will probably have
Every day.
role-playing interaction with Squigs as he can go repair Pilgrim in a proper place and not in the middle of a council hall.
Oh, you guys were boring me. I had to do something. Ratchet.
Click, 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 click.
Hans, at some point,
Will
you
you
just see
stop that
Spencer's
incessant
come back and the eye is disabled. It's like, I don't want to see anymore.
Huh? Wait, what? Council was that bad, huh?
Mort held a special council afterwards.
Sadly, I
Oh.
don't have any cards to start a fight.
Interesting.
Katie
Gambling?
gets back after wearing out the platoon.
Yes!
That's a funny way to put that.
And she's just like,
Eden
those
gets
boys
back
just
after wearing out the platoon.
You're what they called a
I know
bump
what I
bunny
said.
in the army.
Yeah, you said what you said. Hans is just
You
processing.
said what
No.
you said.
She's a bump bunny.
And
All right, Dr.
she went
Sintress,
over
you
and-
will be busy for the next 8 hours.
Oh dear, yeah.
Should wear him
Rebooting his
out
eye.
too? What the hell?
I don't get tired.
Hey.
Mort was going to break in Lilacs for 2d4 hours.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
And I rolled the 2d4. I don't know why it rolled as civil servant, but
I have a lot of footage to share.
That's an
Hans,
interesting
I need an editor.
name. I'm not very good at editing.
Well, I don't think you'll have to be.
Hey, don't you
It's
have
like a
the
German
blue
snuff
guys?
film.
Maybe.
Oh, blue guys, maybe. Yeah. So
When they fail.
Eden, you look a little wound up.
Yeah. Sorry. Oh,
I've never seen such a face.
her
of
hair's all messy.
satisfaction.
No, I went over and just tried out all of the boys at the barracks. They have no physical stamina whatsoever. I went through
Huh.
the entire thing. It took only like 3 hours.
Doc is he's very busy. He still hasn't come back. I
Doing
think he's
what?
doing the same thing.
I'm not quite
Hilarious.
sure what you mean.
Ah,
Is he going over grafting pieces onto people again?
he
Bad
walked
taste
off
in your
with
mouth, huh?
Morton's that lady, the suitcase girl. Ah.
What suitcase girl?
Oh, there was somebody that they said some girl came out of a suitcase. I don't know who she was. I'm just-
She
Look like
is a
me.
very generous term.
It was in. I don't know who she was.
So
All
is
I got
girl.
was the thoughts in their heads.
I call the doctor. Doctor, what are you doing? Meanwhile, there's a whole bunch of music in the background. You can't even cancel it out because it's not the main link. Colin, what are you doing?
Your calm rings, Dr. Sintress.
It does. It certainly does. What sounds would she be hearing at this particular hour? Well,
Oh, Daddy.
no. All right, I need you to lift your leg, put your foot on the wall, you put your head down. You promised an Eiffel Tower, and I will not be in the splash zone.
Do I hear all this?
Yes.
What the hell's going
you,
on?
you hear that as he answers.
Doctor, are you all right?
I want to spend a penny to win some money right now and have the jackpot go off.
I'm filming a training video for Grim. What do you want?
Are you in danger of any sort? Oh,
Then you just hear
Specify danger.
ding, 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 ding from the machine here while you're talking.
You earn 160 credits as the jackpot goes off.
Jackpot! Look at them all.
no harm is going to come to your person, correct?
All I'm saying is in the Rifts
I
and
may need your
Refugees,
assistance.
thing in Discord, that there might be a picture of what's
Am I
been
going to have
on.
to kill you, Doctor?
Oh god.
Maybe later?
I'm terrified. I'm going
You
to
know
click
what?
the
Just go
button.
over and call if you're going to start to die. I might get there. Like, I need to go over and fill out a form so I can leave this group.
I'm going to set her ringtone to the Mort noise.
No.
Beep, 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 beep.
You're a fucking dickhole. All right. And she's just, well, I'm going to do what I normally do, which is just stay in my room and just wait till someone needs me. Apparently
The
he's
whole-
filming a snuff film.
The whole
so-
platoon apparently just needed you.
Mort needs you now.
Oh, is that your red-headed friend? Would you like to invite her to come and guest star?
You know, I did, but she didn't seem like she was particularly ready. More preparation and training, I suppose.
All right. We're going to go over and test out how immortal the doctor is in a bit. Hang up. Hang up. Now. I hung up.
That's the last thing she is.
You hear a concordance of female voices shouting, "Oh yes, Dungeon Daddy," as the call disconnects.
Dr. Zoom is here.
All right, and now I'm going to go over and block Dr. Synthesis' number and make sure not to go over and get involved in any mind link stuff or calling stuff. Hans, why are we here? Just to suffer?
You mean on the planet or the city?
Well, I guess the planet is that's a pretty good one to start off with. I always want to go into space.
Never been in space. Be kind of cool. No, I think we're here to experience things and to, well, maybe suffer through it. Yeah, maybe suffering is part of it.
Oh.
Hmm.
Can I try a gamble skill?
Absolutely. Do you have the gamble skill?
No, it's absolutely untrained.
Untrained. As you drop them. Success.
Bing.
You earn
A little drunk.
25 credits.
Wonderful. I'm gonna go over and give that to charity. Since we're supposed to go over and call up whenever we're nice.
The barony accepts your generous donation.
The barony can go over and fuck off down a long pole.
Well, you said you were going to give your 25 credits to
Actual
charity.
charity, not fucking gangsters. Those fuckers killed my parents, you cunt! I'm yelling at God. And yeah, I just gamble with Hans until, Oh yeah, we were supposed to do something that the council wanted us to do as a thing, this, that, or the other. I was kind of getting distracted because Grim wants to go over and shoot people.
Well, at the end, after a couple of rounds, Hans also says, by the way, what's his name? The reptile man, Rock?
Mm-hmm.
He came through with his tall wife, and he said, maybe we want to talk to some of the people on the council who don't like us so much, maybe before tomorrow.
Well, I believe the council went over and told us to do something to kind of like prove ourselves because there was the crazy bitch that's actually working with the vampires, and we actually haven't proved that yet. I probably should have asked the police officers how the investigation was going, but I was too busy whooping their asses.
Oh. Well, so, yeah, I mean, we gotta go expose her?
Do you want to go over to her house and expose her?
Could.
All right. One more round and then we'll go.
Okay, should we get up some other people?
Whatever you feel like doing.
We might as well get the boys.
Sure. I'm sure they can go over and blow a hole in the wall or something.
Hey, everybody, in the mind link, we're gonna go find the old lady and see what, why she was talking with Gunta.
Yeah, why we met with Sexy Granny. I guess I wouldn't mind seeing Sexy Granny tonight. I've had a few drinks.
I don't suppose she's in this room.
Yeah, I'll be right there. Where y'all at? Graham, let's go, man.
Oh,
you just hear
Penny raid at midnight at Sexy Granny's house.
We have a granny. Anyone? No, put those down. Granny.
You know, they say at like the age of 30, a woman's all used up.
I hate you so much, Doctor. I've never hated you so much more than I do right now. I fucking hate you so fucking much.
I am so fucking buzzed. It ain't even funny. I should have ate food before I drank, other than 5 little crackers the size of dimes.
Thank you, chat. He's gonna be really nice to us to werewolf now. Buy him another.
Oh god damn! I'm fucking
toasted. Do it!
Bro.
Get him!
Well, the good news is, you don't have much.
Make it soul number 1.
All right.
All right.
I'm surprised.
We got a half hour left. We're going to Grandma's house.
As I mention it, you cannot do so now because the time for it has passed. I'm surprised none of you spent a Benny to put Granny at Mort's house.
Oh, I have some left.
I just
I'll
said
spend 3 bennies to make sure Grandma's at Mort's house. Or at least goes there to, like, wants to go over and talk about something, then runs into that.
Forget that the time has passed.
She is not a participant.
She doesn't have
better
to
not
be.
be.
She does have to be there.
Granny's better than that. I wouldn't be into her if she was just into that crazy shit. I like her because she's
figured
not.
Most of the council would run through here at some point.
Can't feel my face.
Have you met many 5th generation nobles? They're into the most degenerate shit imaginable.
Oh.
They just keep it on the down low.
Well, that's what I like. Keep it
I
private.
film it, they make it.
She shows up in a full-length coat and has disguised self cast on her before she shows up to a Mort's den of degeneracy.
She's down for a dog and pony show.
I'm just saying.
Just you looking up.
You mean dog and donkey show? Apparently, look how exhausted she looks in that last picture. Though. I'm just saying.
How the hell am I
It's
running a
at this
game
point
after
I would
this?
like to remind you, Sunker, I can clone myself.
It's all right. I'm going to go over and put you into a bloody little necklace and wear it around my neck.
Somebody-
And just keep you there forever. And every time I need healing, just smack you. You'll heal me.
Surrounded by pearls.
Somebody has to get mega drunk during the werewolf show, so he's.
I'm already
used to us.
motherfucking drunk.
He's
I
already
gotta keep him
blasted
drunk.
right now.
Fucking wasted. Oh, I haven't drank in like a month and since our last drink we had, and that wasn't even drunk.
Lightweight spool. Okay.
Alright, I gotta use my.
Maybe I'm not drinking pussy ass wine. I'm drinking a whole glass of Jameson. I don't know what the hell you're drinking.
Old fashioned on the rocks. It's basically
Coffee.
whiskey with a sugar cube in it.
I just drank all the Woodford Reserve out of my flask.
So
I like
all right, well
Woodford
we're gonna
Reserve.
go over.
That is a quality
I'm
whiskey.
gonna guess we're just gonna break into her house. You just want to break into her house?
No,
We
we're not
will-
going to break in. We're going to knock and be polite and try to get invited in
No, we're
and
not.
have a
We're
proper
gonna break into her
conversation
house.
with this sexy
I'm
ass
following
granny.
what my team wants.
I want to see if the carpet matches the drapes. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Yes, sir. I'm taking over because glitter ain't here.
Well,
We gonna knock.
the point is we
Good,
need
you
to try
can roll
and
yourself and stop sucking.
She is a council member, and it would be looked bad upon us and our group and the coalition itself if we just break into her, or not the coalition, the
You
Legion.
act like I bloody care.
Well, you should care 'cause you're a goddamn cyber knight and you got a code, and breaking into a fucking diplomat's house is not part of the goddamn code. So learn your code, do your fucking job,
You
and
know,
we gonna
I
knock
would
and ring the
totally
doorbell.
Trust the bloody code for
More like a
someone
cyber
like
knot.
you,
We gonna
mind
ring
melder.
the doorbell. That's the least we can do to be courteous.
Nice leathers, Granny.
Like we're a bunch of common
Uh,
bullshit.
Yeah.
I mean, we have two things we need to do. We need to either impress
Ding
them,
dong,
or we need to convince
motherfucker.
some of the people who don't like us to vote for
That
us.
is true.
Vote for Pedro.
Vote for Pedro. We offer you protection.
Oh God.
We're also gonna be a
So,
fucking shit
Circus,
show
what
tonight.
can we do
Oh,
with
Lord.
this limited amount of time?
all right. Well, I don't have her house generated yet, so I will have to generate her house at a
Well,
later
Can
point.
we
I think
begin gathering
this is.
information or building in influence?
This is numb, by the way. Whole
Does
fucking
Granny
thing.
have any relatives?
I'm thinking this might be a good point to swoosh at this point.
Oh, don't bitch
Nah,
out.
we're good. I'm fucking ready.
We've only got 25 minutes left. We
Uh-oh.
don't have enough time
Oh.
to get into something.
Oh, what was it? Advent just. Oh, silent once.
Have another drink, Mega.
Motherfucker.
I can't. Oh, 10 gifted subs from the witch. Thank you.
I gotta run a goddamn game after this. Are you
I
kidding me?
know. I'm a part of that
Oh, it's
game.
the run, all
I
right.
gotta go get a drink.
You
Yeah,
know, it's gonna go one of two ways. I'm gonna either be
I'm drinking
fucking
too,
nice
you
or I'm gonna be
lady.
fucking brutal.
Well, be go nice to me. I didn't make you drink.
Y'all are getting a shitload of bennies though.
That's
Yep.
the volunteer right there.
Oh,
All right, I'll be right back.
yeah. Where are those going?
3 bennies.
No, from her, where you paid for them.
I don't.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let chat.
No,
pick.
I get to choose. They go to everyone
No,
but
chat
her.
picks.
I pick. I'm the DM. I'm fucking pulling
No, I get
DM
to
rank.
pick because it's my money.
Nope, I'm
So
pulling
chat
DM
gets to
rank because I
choose.
let it carry over. So I'm giving you that. I get to choose where they go.
Have another drink.
Only
Mega.
matters half.
Alright, damn it.
I'm going to spread them out evenly because I'm not an asshole. I don't really care. But I'll be right
All
back.
I have left handy is
You know,
funny
can't get
port.
up.
you might want to let her choose. You might want to let her choose who drinks, or she'll fucking make you drink again, man.
Oh.
She's got a checkbook and a pen, and she's not afraid to use it. Wait, is that how that works?
Kind of. Well, mostly I spend my money because I don't expect to live long. So, other than that,
Wait, you keep having dreams about the sweet meteor of death too?
yes, I do.
Okay.
I'm waiting for it to hit. Anywho, I'm not
You
ready
look pretty
for it to be
healthy. You're gonna be
older,
fine. You'll be around for a while.
Something happened in here.
Unfortunately.
Were we waiting to drink?
Circus. So
Yeah,
what
we're
can we do?
There is not much that we can do. We got through everything I was expecting us to, and Synthris took it in a direction I totally was not expecting.
By the way, I spent 2
We
pennies
did
to make sure
everything you
nothing gets
expected
on
us
me.
to do. We didn't do anything.
We didn't do
The
nothing.
council people just spoke.
And you gathered information.
Yeah,
and if you
they-
were
nothing.
if you're paying attention, you found out things.
You
Yeah,
ready, Mega?
Tweedledee and Tweedledum were not paying attention at all.
We were
Who
doing
were the
our
what?
job.
We learned a few
We were
things.
stirring up.
Your job was to go
Resentment.
apparently get drunk at a bar.
Let's fucking go. Life imitating art, baby. Life imitating art.
We were
Got drunk in the
stirring-
game.
We were
Drunk in
stirring
real
up
life.
resentment. We did a good job.
Why would you stir up resentment, you dumbass? You
I didn't even
idiot?
do that. I just put people to work. I give them a reason to live. I give them
Because-
purpose.
You put them to work against
Because
their
this
will.
council needs to be
Yeah, but you make
dethroned.
people fall in love with you, so yours is a bigger violation.
Well, that's
so
the
it's
player
fine.
doing it, not really Eden.
You are Eden.
Let's
No,
go,
I'm not.
Mega.
I'm
Never go
fucking
that
ready,
far,
my
not
man.
even to you.
Raise it
Jameson.
to the
Fight
to
week.
the to the witch and the Mega's downfall.
To the witch, don't max out your credit card.
Well, I actually have a limiter for in case of that stuff, so that's why
Fuck, how am I running a game after this, you motherfucker?
eat lots of bread and peanuts.
I can't eat bread. I'm on a diet. I don't eat bread
some
anymore.
He
nuts.
loves
you.
nuts though.
I ain't eating nuts either because it's
Get a really
euphemism
big
for
ham
sucking
sausage.
dick.
You got any
I
hard-boiled
really-
eggs?
Really shouldn't trust the rations.
I'm all out of eggs. I ate all my eggs yesterday. We got a pickup order tomorrow from Sam's. We're gonna get like 36.
I'd get a jar of peanut butter and a spoon.
Of course,
Got
you would
peanut
get
butter.
30.
I do have peanut butter.
Which is nut in your mouth.
Oh God damn it! You ruined the peanut butter. You son
I
of a
was gonna
bitch.
say, and it's
It's
the two
creamy nuts in
varieties.
your mouth, even.
Never
It's-
mind.
It's creamy nuts
Or
in your mouth,
chunky.
no less.
I was gonna say it's one of the two varieties that we brought up earlier.
I'm
Or
just
would you
gonna ride
prefer
it
chunk-
out, baby. I'm gonna
Or
ride
would
it
you
out.
prefer chunky nuts in your mouth?
You can get
No, I'd rather have smooth, creamy
you
nuts in
can,
my mouth.
you can
Thank
at least
you.
have chunky sugar-free nuts in your mouth. They make that too.
No, I'm good. So hot though. Jesus Christ.
Uh,
Gosh,
yes,
it's
we
hot.
will pick up next week with going to Karen's house.
And then after next week, Lucian will be going back to Castle for a HR required training course. I will be out for 3 weeks.
Consent in mind
No,
control.
'cause I'm a mind
How
melter.
you can
My-
ask.
Mind melting.
No, I'm a
and
mind
consent.
melter. My fucking whole class is about messing with minds. Like Jesus Christ, what am I supposed to do?
It's
Do you
alright.
ha- do I
can
have
go
your
over
permission to
and,
mess with
force
your
other
mind?
people
I
to do
like,
things they
I
don't want to
like,
do.
I like how you let
Perfectly
them,
good civilians.
how you let them like conduct how you conduct yourself. Meanwhile, you could do whatever you want, and they wouldn't even know.
I know. I just don't want to fuck with players because this ain't vampire.
Well, I mean, you can fuck with all the NPCs, and they would never know.
I
is what I'm saying.
know, but I'm.
No, it's
but,
alright.
but
Like, Eden
I-
has no idea what he
When they
did.
have to
But
explain what
I
happened
am
to X-Boy.
taking the whole circus. We're playing heroic character to get the heroic ability to gain extra powers. I'm taking it to heart. So I'm not doing anything that my character would think would be out of line. My character does not think making people go to work to find purpose in their life as a hypnotic
From my
suggestion
point of view, the Jedi
is
are
out of
evil.
place. I think that is for the greater good. Now, completely going into people's minds and fucking them over, that is an evil act. That is, I will admit, that would be an evil act. I'm not trying to be evil, but I do walk the line. Line's here.
All right, go put them creamy nuts in your mouth now. We heard.
I'm drunk, so I can't make a straight line, but there is a line.
I promise there is actually a line.
I walk the line. I'm like Johnny Cash.
Let's make X-Boys do the recap. Oh, no.
Well, I spent the last half of the game cleaning my mech.
All right, so go ahead and squish us out. We'll outro.
I mean, it is a big mech.
We are.
Yeah.
No, because I might go crazy on you, mother. I've been holding
Little
back.
lightweight.
I've been holding back on you, motherfuckers. I am a bit of a lightweight. I haven't drank much lately because I've been on my diet and I haven't been eating.
I've been holding back on
What
you
I said
guys.
is
I sent
completely
a
accurate.
dimensional whatever the fuck that thing is that could just kill you all and you can't fight it.
Dimensional Shambler.
Oh yeah, that was fun though.
I do
And I
feel
had to go
ripped,
over and
though.
demand that you don't fight it or else you were
It's
gonna
not a dimension.
die.
What? A dimensional shambler? You mean
Whatever the
a
fuck.
Nexus crawler?
Yeah, that thing.
That one.
Yeah.
Trunk mech is retarded. I love it.
I snorted. I don't get drunk often, man. My lack of drinking and eating has fucked me up. I ain't felt this good in a long time.
Well, you can thank the witch for making you feel good.
Thank you, witch. Let's rock and roll. I mean, I got a whole fucking liquor cabinet I don't drink.
You keep telling her
I
that, and she's
actually
gonna
was
make
cutting
you drink
back on
more.
drinking, too,
It's mainly
so-
to prove I'm not an alcoholic, because alcoholics just have empty bottles. I have a whole liquor cabinet to prove I'm not a drunk. But
I
goddamn-
got
That
empty
doesn't
bottles
actually
and I'm not
pan
an
out,
alcoholic.
sir.
I think you are if you just have empty bottles, you drunk fuck.
Or you're just lazy. Or you like the label.
No,
Or I
what?
just finished
All
it
right.
right now.
What
So-
I mean is, drunks cannot have liquor in their house because they'll drink it all. Because
Hey,
they
bottles
cannot
have saved
just
my
keep-
life in the past. I keep bottles.
What? So,
So-
so you can
Old-ass
piss them?
whiskey.
You get
But it's
one
a
fight where you
goddamn
smash somebody in the
So I
face
can
with a
smash-
bottle.
So I can smash
Thank
somebody's
you,
head open.
everyone, for having come out and joined us for this interesting episode of Rifts, Refugees, and Royalties, episode number 32. I'll be interested to see what JT decides to name this one after the fact.
Yeah, he didn't give me a title, this asshole.
I'm not
Whose
going to
old
start
is it
giving you
anyway?
titles. Give us numbers, and you can name them whatever you come up with after the
How
fact.
did you get a picture of Circus's first ex-girlfriend, Megan?
Holy
I
shit!
drew it. Ooh, it's a crab monster shark.
Ah.
His name's Pingy, by the way. Pingy.
So let's go ahead and go around. Tag who you like when you end. Save JT for second to last. Me for last. We will start this time at the bottom of my video viewing with the witch.
Hiya. You're gonna see me later in an hour from now in Gaia's Wrath. You're gonna see me also in Trucker Rob stream and Rise of the Room Lords, where I play Lord Corvus. We went over and just saved the village, and I finally ran off with Shayless. I have
Never
no
trust
idea
a
what to do
horse
next.
again.
My goodness. I'm gonna teach her the secret of the drought. And if you want to see me and review stuff, I'm on the Common Nerds channel with Is It Good, as well as Back When Who Was Good. Is It Good is on Thursdays, Back With Who is on Saturdays for now. After Gaia's Wrath, we will be going back to Sundays. Frost.
Are these sirens in the Sirenscape, by the way?
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe. Secret of the Drow is they don't like sunlight, right? That's it.
Need to
That's
know.
not much of a secret.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I
Don't
know, I
ask
think
what the
that's-
Drow's kiss is.
So I don't know what any of that means because I'm totally innocent. I'm Frost. You can find me on Moonskull, Legend Seeker, my links in Linktree, and I'm probably going to be playing some GTA 5 at some point this evening again because I just needed an open world game and I played it before and I drive like an idiot and I run over a lot of people.
Doing withdrawal.
Yeah, exactly. I want Dune to come out. I want something.
Me too.
So I'm gonna throw it at Anvek while he just slowly dies inside from all the things that his character saw.
Oh, I'm sure I've seen worse on some website somewhere. But yes.
Yesterday.
Also, the secret of the drow is spider crabs. It means something completely different in drow.
Does it though?
I can speak spider, you know.
There's webbing everywhere.
You don't want to know where the web actually comes from on those driders.
You've captured Dave with that GTA stream, man. He loves GTA.
You haven't lived unless you've had ceiling sex.
Fair point. All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna wander around the internet and annoy people, post some annoying messages, and pester as I generally do. Preferably on some when they get their who's good back on the proper day. Saturdays is a goddamn game day. Anyway, let's see. That is the deadest stare. Did you pause it? Fucking the I am focused and maintained face. I'm dumping it towards you for that.
Oh, Sarah's watching something else. What?
Nothing. You're good. It's the space stare. You're up, Chief.
Is it up to me?
Yep, round it out.
All right, Mega Reacts here. Thanks for showing up. If you want to see me run a werewolf game drunk off my fucking ass, be here in about an hour and 15 minutes, where we'll be running the second to last game of Werewolf the Apocalypse, Gaia's Wrath. We're getting close to the end of this limited run game. Shit's going to get real. We ended last game in the middle of a combat, so they're going to be in the shit right when we kick off. So come join us. You can also find me, Mega Reacts, Patreon, YouTube, BitChute, Odyssey, whatever. I'm close to like 20,000 subs on YouTube. Check me out. Trying to get to 20K. I love you all. I'm drunk. I'm happy. I'm just living the life. Who hasn't gone yet? I don't even fucking know. I zoned out.
JT.
We'll go to JT. JT.
Speaking of in the shit, if anyone wants to make him drink before we finish this, it would be
No,
great.
no,
because he'll
no.
be a wreck, and then he can't destroy us like he's been planning
No,
to for
you
2
do not
weeks
even
now.
know. I will fuck you up if I'm too drunk.
He's been planning for 2 weeks to kill us. To kill us. Anywho,
I could have killed y'all motherfuckers already. I've been generous.
Tune back in at 8 p.m. We will be
I'm used to
werewolves,
professional werewolf players.
and our DM will be drunk and stupid like he is now, and hopefully more if you can make that happen, because
Go back to that dead look.
it's all up to you guys. Only you can prevent mega fires.
It's too easy to fuck
I
with
can't feel my
expression.
face, motherfuckers.
I can tell.
Only you can make him eat more creamy nuts. Anywho, we're about to be out of here. Thanks
Darth
for
Dave, I
coming.
can't kill anything. I'll kill fucking Mort. Just wait.
Mort is not Mort is not mortal. He is a concept, and you cannot kill a concept.
Tune in Monday for a Call of Cthulhu on Moonskull, where I will be playing a new character since they unceremoniously killed my fucking favorite character of all time with bullshit. Anywho, Circus, take it away.
Yep, I am Circus Freak. You can find me here running this game, running it squarely into the ground, into the depths of depravity and degeneracy. Other than that, you can find me on my Kick channel, playing games in various chats on other games, and when I'm not there, I'm hanging around in the Discords. Also, you can find my new Support Your Local Circus Freak shirt. Hopefully, Kyle will drop that link in the chat too, but I don't know for sure. If not, you can find that in a link to that in the Discord as well.
Did you send it to him?
I did send it to him. I sent it to him during Kaiju Watch on Friday. I don't know that he's added it to his list though.
I don't see it in there.
Yeah.
Next time.
Yep, next time. But other than that, we will catch you guys next week as we continue our way through dealing with the strange place that is that fireplace.
As always, wait for the YouTube to finish, please, and leave a like and a comment. It'll help the channel grow. We only need 25 more subs on the YouTube channel to get to 500 and where we will be monetized finally. 25 more, guys. Anyone who's new to this show,
25.
if you're watching it on Kick or what's the other one? Rumble, please go to the YouTube and subscribe there. It's free. You know,
If you get us to 500 subs before Werewolf ends, I will hook them up with something special.
They'll give us something special. Drunken boxing.
Something special.
Message me before a game if I'm not on, because I might be on the floor.
No, come on. There was 3 drinks, man.
Dude, do you see the size of my cup?
It was
I've been
full?
filling this fucker. Yes.
Well, that was dumb. Anyway, we're out of here.
I fucking do it right.
This